Hope you can hear and see me now. Hope you can. I'm live and I'm hoping this works. No clue. I am just trying to set up everything here. It's alive! Yes, we're here. We've done it. Yay. No clue why it bugged out. Incredible. I had everything set. That's what I do usually an hour before I start my stream. I set everything up. I make sure everything works. Everything's up and running. Yeah, I press go and everything goes on the fritz. Yeah. It's Murphy's Law, guys. Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. But right now, I am setting up my stream again. By the way, hello everyone. It is Friday. Yes, Quirt Flight Sergeant. I saw you guys. I saw Ween there, of course, as well. Bizarro here. Dave Afro is here as well, guys. Ghosty. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you guys all... And Shadabel. How can I forget Shadabel? Hope you guys had a wonderful day, guys. Chevron, as well as Yuri. What up? Dudes, yeah, I'm back up and running. I need to set up a few things here because I need to start everything again and open everything again. Oh, good lord. Now I hear myself. Shut up, you creepy guy. There we go. Creative dashboard. That's better. That's what I needed to see. All right. Oh, good lord. This is a mess to start, guys. This is an absolute mess. But we work through the problem. Yeah, that's what we do. We work through the problem. All right. That one I need to open. Flight sim tracker I need to open. I think we're good. Oh, that's still running. That should not be... Yeah, that's opening up. Restore flight. Yes, please. Although I do have to connect, I think. Yeah, connect to the flight sim. There we go. Can I connect? Yeah, it did connect. That's good. That is good. Let me see. Guys, this is... I am trying to work through it. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, good lord. Yeah. Okay, that connected again. So that's good. Yeah, I can close that one off. There we go. Then I have to open my settings for what we are doing today, because otherwise I have no clue where we are flying. Well, I kind of have a clue. I mean, I made the flight plan, you know. It's like, let me have a look. Flight information. Oh, I'm so organized. Nope, that's not it. But that should be it. There we go. That's a whole lot better. All right, we are that connection is up and running. This should now be still not working. Okay, and yeah, we are still moving on. There we go. It's loading. It's loading. Marky Pro, hope your flight is doing well, my friend. All right, guys. Where were we? It's Friday. It is Friday. Jeremy Rio, good to see you, man. Hello, hello, hello. All right, sorry about that. Well, horrible start, let's face it. It is a horrible start. I've done better. And, yeah, today we are flying all over. We are flying... Oh, yeah, it cannot connect to the simulator. Oh, good lord, please don't let that be a problem. Today we are flying all over Bosnia, actually. We are leaving Croatia. Yeah, it is Friday, my friend. We are leaving Croatia. We are headed up for Bosnia. And we will be landing today in Sarajevo. Now, first of all, let me switch over here and show you guys, because the new development update is here. And, of course, buy that thing. It's hilarious. Buy that thing. It's the Asobo one. The Top Rudder Solo 103 ultralight plane from Asobo. Go buy it. It's like a tenner. It's a no-brainer. It's hilarious. And we are going to do a group flight with that. So make sure you actually get your hands on that. It is really cool. Go to fly above Antarctica. I am going to give that a go in the future as well, my friend. But yeah, today, what are we doing? Well, first of all, we have the development roadmap here, which is also very interesting to watch. Because on the 20th of May... we got the we should be getting the sim update 4, which is interesting. We will be getting in June the trailer for the Nordic the sim world update 5, which is basically Scandinavia, and sim update 5 will be released in mid-July. Now they said they would incorporate all the sim updates and the world updates as one package, but apparently they're still not doing that. So they're still releasing them. Yeah, exactly. Buy it now. They're still releasing them separately. Now, the funny thing is, usually you get only to see the top 25 bugs and the top 25 requests and stuff like that. They've added the extra 25 requests, so it's now 50, top 50. And this has shown us a few interesting things. First off, and that kind of made me a little bit sad, is, let me have a look. This is the top bugs. This is the bugs one. We're going to skip that. We're going to the top wishes. Seasons. They said it would be 2021, so this year. They apparently moved it to 2022. So with a little bit of luck, it will be the first quarter of 2022, but still, unfortunately, yeah, we have to wait for seasons a little bit. It's going to wait a little bit longer, but hey, they're still working on that. It has been started. They are working on it, so yeah. DirectX 12, but that, Shadowbell, that was already announced. They already said, both Jorg and Sebastian and Martial said, it will be released when the Xbox is released. So in July, in 2 or 3 months time, DirectX 12 will be coming. That will be coming. It will be exactly at the same release of the Xbox. So that we already knew. But look at that one. This, power lines, antennas, masts, cables and gondolas, planned 2022. Interesting. Let me see. Shared cockpit, planned 2021-2022. Interesting. What else? Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, planned 2022. As I told you guys, it is going to happen. Bring back all the events from Japan Tour Halloween. That I really like, because I missed a few actually, and I really would like to fly those again. So it is pretty cool that they're going to release them again, and maybe we can do them as a group. Now, also World Update Europe, planned 21 to 23. So basically they are saying we are updating Europe over the entire 2 years. That is still in the works. So yeah. When is the G1000 autopilot getting fixed? Actually, in World Update 4, 5, and 6. Working Title is working on that, Marky Pro, so they are working on that. Let's have a look. NVIDIA DLSS support under investigation. Interesting. So there are a few very, very interesting things on there, which should make it a lot more cooler actually. So that was pretty cool actually. So yeah. Long story short, they are working on a lot of things. Hey, long hair problem man, welcome. So there it is. That is our flight for today. We are flying over Bosnia today. That is what we are doing. And I'm setting it to about 5,000 feet actually. Or 3,000 feet. Yeah, that should be good. Can't wait for the updates. Same here, man. What about the multiplayer bug? Flight Sergeant, they are working on... as soon as they have a solution for that, it will be solved. However, and this is quite interesting actually, there may be something going on that with the Windows 10 update. And it might be that the... Yes, I did accept your friend's request, long hair problem, yeah. Hey, Jeff Boy, good to see you, man. Actually, the multiplayer stutter bug started at the same time when Microsoft Windows 10 released an update. And apparently, it may be so that the problem is not Microsoft Flight Simulator, but actually Windows 10. Now, I installed a update yesterday. You have to install that manually, actually, if you do your Windows 10 update. And I'm going to check out if that solves the problem today. Actually, we also should have, it should see improved frame rates. Fingers crossed. So, yeah. But apparently, it may not be the problem of Microsoft Flight Simulator, the stutter bug. Apparently. So, we're going to have to see that, guys. Yeah, it was really a coincidence. Yeah, a coincidence, exactly. So this is what we are flying today. Rain and thunder. Yeah, there is a little bit of rain. There is a little bit of thunder. Clouds, it's bad. We may have to invoke Arnold again. Although it did change a little bit. It was worse. So where are we flying today? Today we are flying all over. We are starting off from Dubrovnik, right down there, flying north towards the, let me see, the Kravicha Waterfalls. Those should be right over there. Then we are flying on to over Medjugorje towards Mostar, flying up north towards Una National Park, right near the border of Croatia. Then heading back to Banja Luka, Tuzla, and then landing eventually in Sarajevo. I will take that, Regine, because it's coffee. Alright guys, now I do need to, as always, I'll show you guys what we are going to do today. What are we going to do today? We are... Why is this showing like that? That shouldn't be showing. That should be showing. That's better. Alright guys, as I said, always go to North Europe if you want to fly along. That is very important. Now, what I usually do... oh, I need to go back a little bit because I restarted and I had everything set. I need to, once again, make sure my rudders are set so they don't go all over the place. The sensitivity is set correctly. I need to set the sensitivity of the yoke. As you see, guys, I have set the sensitivity, by the way, to 19%. This should -19. That actually should improve the way the plane responds. It should make it more realistic. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if that's the truth. I mean, it's still me, you know. It's still me. Now let me have a look. Let's go back to that. We can go now to the world map. Once again, if you want to fly along, this is very important. Oh, and let me show you two things first. Oh no, not that. Let me first of all go to options, general. I believe it is under miscellaneous. No, data. I am trying to see if, let me see. Oh no. Hang on a tick. Was it under assistance? No, it was under general, I think. Graphics, is it under graphics? No. What I'm looking for is actually you can set the... Oh, traffic. That should be it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. First of all, traffic. You can set the generic multiplayer model. So if you do not see the liveries that we installed, turn the generic model players multiplayer off. The generic should be turned off. Then you can see all the other liveries. Now this will take a frames hit, so make sure you do that. Make sure you keep that in mind. Show traffic nameplates should be on, because if you do not see the nameplates, you do not see the names. So that should be on as well. And let me see. So that should be on. And now if you go to the world map and you go to flight conditions, if you connect, set it to all players. Not live, set it to all players. If you are live players, we can see you, but you can't see us. So set it to all players, that's very important. Live traffic, live weather, that's up to us. That really doesn't really matter that much. Alright. So now we have the plane selected. Of course, as always, we fuel that puppy up. And we load the flight plan. Load. There we go. I all had this set, you know. Everything was set. And then my microphone bugged out again, as always. Sometimes it doesn't rain, it pours. There we go. All right. I am immediately clicking go because, you know, let's go. That's very important. That is very important. All right. Second attempt. Second attempt, guys. Yeah, let's have a drink. So yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see if the problem with the... oh, I need to start my... Let me have a look. That should be... Yeah, there it is. Now it's working. All right. I started my mobile companion app as well, and now I need to sort everything out. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and yeah. We should be basically up and running, guys. Yeah. Alright, weather is nice. We are taking off from runway, I I think 10 or 11, something like that. Runway 10 or 11, yeah, something like that. And 11, yeah, runway 11. If we take off, we are going to take a right turn and then try to get back into the on the flight plan, because if we take a hard left, basically we fly straight into those mountains. So we take a right turn, guys. Hey, Aerostream, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Okay, we click that one off. We click that one off. Go away. And I am setting my turn that one off. I set the altitude to about 5,000 feet. We are going a little bit high today. Keep that in mind as well. No, I have not. Well, Leesweb. Yeah, I think I did actually. It does ring a bell. Bearing. There we go. 14 nautical miles. There we go. Back. I'm removing the insert off. Turning that right there off. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. I heard something like that. Yeah. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Zoom that out right there. Pitot heat is on. Although it is 24 degrees Celsius, guys. That is very comfortable weather. That's t-shirt weather right there. That is t-shirt weather right there. All right. I think we are good to go. Let's get this puppy on the road, guys. We've lost enough time already, so yeah. We've lost enough time. Oop. Set flaps to 10. Forgot about that. Keep forgetting about that. Don't know why. Alright, let's get this puppy up to speed to about 60 knots, like this. And we are in the air. We are in the air. There we are. We are moving and grooving, guys. Alright. Running quite smoothly, actually. Bizarro behind us. AJ Rawlings, drunk simming already on the runway. We have, I think, Emeka Music and Ween there as well. So both mods are in the house as well. Alright, let's make that turn. Which plane did you buy exactly there? And it's shown you plan to include it. Nice. Alright, guys. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get the show on the road. Let's acknowledge the ATC and then she can be quiet again. Make that turn. Make that turn. Look at that. Running smoothly. The Waco. Ah, yeah. Alright. And we have to make a little bit of height to actually clear the mountains there, but because we are moving and grooving towards that area. Let's see if my my Navigraph also is connected. That is good. The Waco is really cool. Yeah, I own the Waco as well, Kurt. Yeah, I own the Waco as well. It is really nice. Alright, Shadowbell just flew past me already. Let's see if we can... Flight Sergeant's taking off. Emeka Music. Weem still on the runway right there. But he will catch up in the TBM as well. That is no problem. Yeah, I do. I own the Waco. And the weather is looking good, actually. You're welcome. You're welcome. I own a lot more planes than most people think, actually. Funnily enough. Funnily enough. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Let me load up that one right there. I can turn off the... yeah, it's a cool plane. It is a very, very cool plane. It's the biplane, isn't it? Yeah. Turn off the landing lights. And we are moving and grooving, guys. Okay, first up, we are headed for Potichelj, and we are then moving on towards Kravicha Waterfalls. This is a very cool area. It is considered one of the most beautiful parts of Bosnia and Herzegovina. And to be honest, funnily enough, Croatia has. I don't have any problems with Croatia, but being Dutch, and Bosnia and Herzegovina, it is a touchy subject. So, not with me personally, of course, but yeah, I mean, a lot of nasty things happen there, unfortunately, and I'm glad the country is I'm glad that region is doing well. I am really, really glad that region is doing well. I really am. Because that means we get to visit all these beautiful places. We get to visit all these beautiful places. Funnily enough, actually, I tried to look up to see if there were some custom sceneries for Bosnia and Herzegovina. There are none. There are absolutely none. There are a few custom-made airports, but that's about it. So yeah. Have you ever been to Croatia? No, man, I have never been to Croatia. I've even never been to that area, actually. But flying over it yesterday, Croatia, Yuri, it was absolutely stunning. It was so, so nice. It was surprisingly beautiful. It was really beautiful. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot the last 2 days. And I always knew that Bosnia and Croatia and Montenegro, they're beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I know. I wish I could, man. I wish I really could. But yeah, unfortunately, it is for me very hard to get there, unfortunately. But yeah, this way we can at least admire its absolute beauty from the sky. I have to say, guys, this is running absolutely smooth. Absolutely smooth. Yuri is well with us. Yay! There he is. Flight Sergeant coming up. Amica Music is following us. Amica, what kind of plane did you choose? You were finally third. Fine. Yeah, exactly. Trying the King Air. Oh man, I funnily enough, I've never flown the King Air. Really? Yeah, I've never flown the King Air. But I heard from a lot of people that it's really, really nice. So yeah. Oh, you're also flying the King Air. Well played there. Well played. I really need to get my hands on a few of those planes, you know. Very unstable. It is? Really? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. To be honest, I flew the... at the moment you, of course, have what's it called? The bush flight over France that Asobo made. It was a lot of fun flying the DA-40 through the Pyrenees and the Alps. Was a lot of fun, and it's a tiny little plane. It's really nice. It's really easy to fly. Speedbird Simulations. Goedemiddag. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, let me switch over, by the way. We are still here very much in... There we go. Boop. That should be up and running. Yay! Is my SimToolkit Pro actually working? I'm wondering. Yeah, it is! Yay! Woohoo! I've got it all back. Yeah, unfortunately we had a kind of a bumpy start, but yeah, we fixed it eventually. Whew! Thank God. So yeah. Use SkyFactor to plot a route with proper headings and had a flawless takeover landing. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, you said it at Yuri. Well, it's still nice to hear that it works. So yeah, it is. It is going. Finally, we got everything up and running again. Thank God, because yeah, that was really, really a bumpy start right there. So yeah, it was really a bumpy start, guys. Yeah, exactly, Yuri. The link that you sent me, those waterfalls, that's where we are headed for. That is exactly where we are headed for. Yeah. But it runs really smooth. To be honest, guys, and I think the update is 13 something. It's the last one. But yeah, it's the last one, and to be honest, I get the feeling that this may actually have solved the problem. This may have solved the problem, guys. I mean, to be honest, I never really did have any problems with. I never really did have any problems with stuttering that much. The only time I really experienced the stuttering is when I start up on Amsterdam Airport, AHAM, and I'm in an A320, in the fly-by-wire A320. That's the only time I get the stutter bug, funnily enough. Other than that, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So yeah. So it's yeah. It is pretty yeah. It runs pretty smooth actually. Shows up the deliveries again nicely right now, as far as I can tell. And guys, we are filled up in the air already. Bizarro NL flying along with us. Yuri is there as aka Dreitzi Presse. Am I saying that right? Dreitzi Presse? Yuri? You really have to change your name, you know. It's you know, sorry about that, but yeah. Flight Sergeant right there. Weem up in the air. We have AJ Rawlings, Jamal, aka The Rock. Jamal is here as well as Drunk Sinning, back there in the distance. So I can't fly today. My computer has some problems. Ah man, I am sorry to hear that long hair problem. I am really sorry to hear that. No, unfortunately, I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Long hair problem. Yeah. I stream only on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So yeah, unfortunately, I really wish I could stream more, but that's the max I can do. So yeah, that is the max I can do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. But it is what it is. But it is what it is. Hey, I got these 3 days with you guys, and that makes up for a whole lot. So yeah. Ah, there you go. Okay, we are at 5,000 feet. You're switching planes. That's it. I'm done. Shadowbell also, by the way, way up there in the distance. Aeroflight. Who is that? Is that someone here as well in chat? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, guys, today we are flying. Hey, Captain Arash just raided us. Captain Arash, welcome, my friend. Hope you had a wonderful flight today. And I thank you very much for raiding us here. Jan there as well. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Welcome, Raiders. For those that do not know me and join me for the first time, I am Shoni from Shoni Gaming. I am flying a Cessna 172 around the world, kind of like Captain Arash, but doing it on steroids. I'm flying 440,000 nautical miles to every single country in the world. Yes, we are flying over every country in the world. And it's been a massive flight so far. We are today flying over lovely Bosnia right there. And we are eventually today landing in Sarajevo. As you guys can see, you can join my flight as well. So if you just came from from Captain Arash and you say, hey, I still want to fly some more, hop on the North European server, head down towards the near Dubrovnik. We are near Dubrovnik in Bosnia, and you should find us there. Or download the flight plan from today on the Discord channel and take off from Dubrovnik. You should be able to follow us as well. So it is going to, so far it's going to be a lovely flight, and yeah, exactly there, Jan. Yeah, well spotted. So yeah, it is exactly that. But it's going to be a very interesting flight, and you're in the ultralight flying along with me, Nicholas, dude. If you are flying in the ultralight along with me, that's hilarious because I'm pretty sure you can't keep up with me. I'm pretty sure you can't keep up. Finally, there is a tiny little plane out there that cannot keep up with me. How cool is that? And I'm slow, guys. I am slow. I am here at 108. So, yeah. So I'm really slow. Oh, good lord. But it's going to be... indeed. Man, by the way, Captain, I hope you had a wonderful stream as always. So, hey, thank you very much, Papa Norse, for following me. And welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. If you guys are wondering who is the cabin crew, well, they're there. And look at the chat. That is the cabin crew, guys. You are all the cabin crew. It's not just everyone who is flying along here, by the way. It's not just everyone who's flying along. It's everyone who's in chat as well. You are the cabin crew. Even the lurkers are the cabin crew, guys. So yeah, we do not exclude anyone. We do not exclude anyone. We all give you a big warm hug. Tell you to get in the back of my plane right there. And yeah, first take notice, of course, of that. If you step into my plane, keep in mind, pilot's an idiot. So there. And yeah, basically you guys are all sit packed up way in there. Yeah, it's snug. You can call it snug. Yeah, snug. That is a good. Let's keep that the word for the day. It's snug. So yeah, it's cozy. I know, right? Well, I will take that redeem, my friend, because that redeem means more coffee for me. So yeah, it is. It is going to. It's going really nicely right now. We should have actually a nice tailwind as well for most of the flight, which means quite a little bit of speed. Now we are slowly going down because way there in the distance, once we should be able to, we should be crossing a river somewhere over there, and once we cross that river, it actually means we are headed towards the first, well, point of interest that we want to look up, and that is the Kravicha Waterfalls. And the Kravicha Waterfalls is a waterfall area in a well-known waterfall area in Bosnia. It is a tourist attraction, and apparently it's very beautiful. Then we are moving on towards the Mostar, and we are going to see the only actual point of interest that is available for Bosnia. There is one, and it is a monastery actually. It is a tiny monastery that's halfway built into a cave or something like that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Having a bad internet connection, no problem, man. Restart will do just fine. Or fortunately, can't stay. Of course, you always. Man, I just one day, Captain, one day. No, it's fine, man. You know that. You know that, man. Have a wonderful day there, Captain. Have a wonderful day's work, and have a wonderful weekend after that. So, hope to see you soon again, my friend. Hope to see you soon. Alright, guys, we are now turning towards the waterfalls right there. And I really have to make sure that we're not too high, because we are looking them up in a bit. Those waterfalls, as I said, we are getting close already. Should be something of about, let's say, 20 to 22 nautical miles. So somewhere over there you can barely make out in the distance right there the mountain range, and it should be tucked in there somewhere. So it's going to be interesting. MSEP, dude! Hope you are doing well, my friend. Hope you are doing well. So yeah, and today's flight, actually I really thought we would be having really bad weather, but again, it is beautiful. Yesterday was actually really cool. We didn't have good weather. We had a lot of cloud coverage, but it looked so good. It looked so good when we were flying along the coastline of Croatia. And yeah, it looked ominous on the one hand, and mysterious, and it was an absolute blast. It was an absolute blast. And today I am hoping that that we will have, well, for now we indeed have beautiful weather. I really did not expect that, actually. So yeah, I know the mobile companion app is really good, guys. It is. The mobile companion app is a lifesaver. It is so nice. For those that are wondering, what is the mobile companion app? The mobile companion app, you can download that from from FlightSim.2. Let me look that up. It is really cool. Flight. Can't type anymore. FlightSim.2. Do I have that selected somewhere? Nope. All right. It is really cool. It is just one executable file. It is just one executable file. It's amazing as that. Mobile companion. There we go. There it is. MSFS mobile companion. 15,000 downloads, and rightfully so. Guys, this is absolutely brilliant. You run this, it will open a DOS window behind your Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can minimize that and keep it running. And then any browser that is in your network will be able to connect to Microsoft Flight Simulator and give you options like navigations that you can set. You can set comms right there. You can set the autopilot any way you like. You can set the controls and everything. It is really that good. It is that good. Trust me on this. It is a very handy tool, and you can use this on your. You can use this either on your phone or a spare tablet or anything you basically have. A browser really doesn't matter that much. but it works like a dream. I really, really can recommend that one. So yeah, learn a lot about fixed wings. Yeah. All right, guys. After these lakes, we should be heading towards a little bit more towards the west, actually. Well, northwest, actually. But yeah, redeem it again. You can never have. There is no such thing as not enough coffee. There is no such thing. There always has to be more coffee. Indeed. But yeah, guys. Once again, flying over lovely Bosnia here, over the Balkans. Right there in the distance, we can still make out the coastline where we flew yesterday. That is Croatia. That is where we flew yesterday, guys, if you guys remember. And yeah, it is today, once again, a beautiful day flying over the Balkans. Actually, what is the 12 degrees Celsius, actually. 12 degrees Celsius. Incredible. That is so nice. Raise the vision! Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well and enjoying yourself, because it is Friday. Dude, Yuri, what are you doing in chat? Good lord. Are you now chatting upside down? Dude, are you chatting upside down? I don't know how to respond to that. I have no clue how to respond to that. How did you do that? How? Anyway, you know, on the one hand, I should not be surprised, and yet here we are. Yet I am. I don't know how to respond to that. I have no way out. I don't know how to respond to that. By the way, guys, this is a marshland created from a few tiny lakes there. Fed by the tributaries that come from the mountain ranges, and yeah, this is actually also a national park. Actually, this is a national park. It's really nice. Looks really, really cool. I mean, look at that, guys. A lot of nature there in a lot of nature there available in the Balkans. Actually, I mean, tiny little towns dotted around. Huge tracts of nature and land. It looks so beautiful. I mean, look at the way that tiny little river there meanders through the through the countryside. Man, it looks so good. It looks all so good. Invert your screen or stand on your head. Yeah, exactly. We are 9 followers away. Ooh, from 800. Really, Amica? Wow. Holy the moly. Well, you know, guys, and I have been saying this. Once we reach 1,000 followers, I will give away a copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator. I will give away a copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator to you guys. So, for someone who does not own it or does own it and wants to gift it to someone else, you will get a key. You will be able to install it, and it will be a key of your choice. So either Steam or Xbox. So Microsoft, either Microsoft or Steam. So yeah. Telling Jet a must-have. You are talking about the MB339 or the other one? There is a new Italian jet out there, but the thing is, you guys, these planes are coming fast and hard right now. I mean, there are so many planes now coming out, so yeah. He will dye his hair cabin crew blue. No, Yuri, I will not. I will not do that. Actually, funnily enough, my brother, my younger brother, once dyed his hair blue, and it didn't even look bad. Yeah, we kind of wear things with pride, basically. So, yeah, if you do it, you have to do it right. Alright, guys, do it. No. No, I will not. Nay, I say. Nay. No, you cannot convince me to do that. No, I say. No, I will not do it. The chat has spoken. The chat can speak whatever they like. I will quit. Yeah, okay, that kind of scares me in a way. Yeah, that is sheer blackmail right there. That is sheer blackmail right there, dude. Do never, ever, ever, ever don't scare me like that. Alright guys, as I said, we have to cross this river right there, and then we will be looking for the waterfalls that should be somewhere in there, basically. We should be very, very close. 4.7 nautical miles, so I am going down. Don't worry, I won't quit. I won't let you quit. I know where you live. So I will look you up in Sweden, and I will force you to do it. I will drag you into a cellar and never let you out. So yeah. Did he just say that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and I mean it. So yeah. Alright guys, we are going to see if we can find those waterfalls. Now, bear with me, waterfalls are not very well portrayed in the simulator. So yeah, Azure Blue. Goonie Goat, so when are you getting blue? I'm not getting blue hair! I'm not getting blue hair, no. No, you can't make me. You can't make me. Hi Goonie Goat, good to see you, hello. Do it, nay I say, nay. Blue leader, go for the die, no. Nay. You guys are horrible, you guys are absolutely horrible. Sell them to air shanties for the rest of your life. Yeah. Go, Shoni, Shoni, go. Oh, good lord. No. Paint your hair and make it so. No, that's not good. No. No, no, no. That's not good. I will redeem that hydrate. That I will do. That I will do. Alright guys, I am going to... we should be heading towards the waterfalls right now. And I'm zooming in a little bit. If we follow this river right there, they... Please, Shoni, please let me out of this freaking leash. Dude. Oh my good lord. Oh, this is getting from bad to worse, guys. You guys are terrible. You're terrible. All of you, I say. All right, where are those waterfalls? I think actually, yeah. I was talking about that, by the way. The waterfall thing. The waterfalls are actually really, really hard to portray because there is no flowing water in the rivers. Funnily enough, there is no flowing water in the rivers. So the waterfalls actually are here. But they're not portrayed correctly. These are the rapids right there, and these are the waterfalls right there. Yeah, exactly. That is the point. This is a very... Well, you just have to look it up on Google because it looks really nice. It really does look nice. Although I did not expect that large patch of sand right there. Interesting. But yeah, that's... Oh, you can barely see right there the rapids and stuff like that. So, yeah. Barely see it. But it apparently looks really good. So now we are headed up towards Mostar. That is the next one. We are first flying over Medjugorje, and then we are headed towards Mostar. So yeah, can't wait for the ultra. Yeah, I am planning, by the way. As you guys know, Asobo released the ultralight, the 103. And, well, I instantly bought it, of course. It is only a tenner, so it's like $10 or 10 beer tokens, whatever you have. And greater God, good to see you, man. I am doing excellent. Thank you very much. Hope you are doing well on this beautiful Friday. And every Friday is basically beautiful because that means here comes the weekend. Oh yeah, here comes the weekend. So yep, the weekend is coming up. But yeah. But the thing is, as I said, I already bought the ultralight. It's apparently really good. It's very, very, very well priced. So check it out in the marketplace. There are 2 ultralights in there. Get the Asobo one. It's about 10 euros, about $10. Get that one. It is really cool. I am going to see if I can plan a flight for that. Either in right now, my idea is to do a flight over through the Scottish Lochs, perhaps. That sounds kind of nice. We already, of course, flew there. We flew over Scotland before the UK update. But doing a flight again like that with you guys in ultralights, over the logs. That should be pretty cool. That should be pretty cool, actually. So, yeah, I am going to see if we can actually do that. I am going to see if we can do that. That would be pretty cool, actually. Maybe make it a sort of bush flight kind of thing, you know? Every time you fly a little part and then land again on tiny little airfields. I mean, basically this thing can land in the street. It is that small. It is really, really, really small. So, yeah. But yeah, we are going to definitely see if we can make that work, guys. That would be nice. And maybe that will be an evening stream or a weekend stream, or perhaps if you guys do not do the if no one submits a flight for the cabin crew takeover, which is coming up next Friday, guys. Cabin crew takeover. Kurt already did the first one, but who is going to be the second one? Maybe we can then do a flight like that. So an ultra flight instead. We'll just have to wait and see and see what it kinda looks like. So yeah. Kinda wait and see what it looks like. But it should be fairly good. Should be fairly good. Alright, Mostar coming up next. We are still in the air with Weem right there. Shadowbell. Jamal is in the air as well as Flight Sergeant right there. Druid Del Diablo is, I'm not sure if you're flying along as well, but if you are, please give a shout out in the chat because I do not know who you are. Annika Music, of course, as well. We have AJ Rawlings, Drunk Simming in the air, and it is a nice group so far. It is a really, really nice flight as well. So beautiful, beautiful area so far. Unfortunately, Quirt, that will mean that I have to postpone my flight by many months. So, no, not a weekly thing. Yeah, but we're just going to have to wait and see what happens, man. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. As I said, I only have 3 days to fly, unfortunately. So, yeah, exactly. Then we'll reach the end of the flight in 2030. Exactly. In the end, this channel is all about doing the flying everywhere, seeing everything, and having a lot of fun with you guys circling around me right there. Look at that valley right there. That is nice, guys. But SITREP so far, it's running smoothly, guys. So update your windows. Update your windows and see if you guys get the same results. If you have the stutter bug, it may not be an Asobo problem. Ultra in Himalaya. Exactly. Oh, good lord. Ultralight in the Himalayas. Oh, taking off from Lukla. Oh, that would be hilarious. Multiplayer still hot. Did you update the? Did you update Windows 10, MSEP? Did you update Windows 10? Because apparently, it may not be a Microsoft Flight Simulator problem, but yeah, you did. Okay, still problems. Okay, so that's a bit of a shame because as I'm saying, so far, you still get the stutter around big airports. Yeah, I mean Charles de Gaulle apparently is basically unflyable right now. It is still a no-fly zone. I can tell you, Amsterdam is pretty horrible in multiplayer too. And by the way, guys, if you turn off the multiplayer, it will work fine. It will work absolutely fine. It is just the multiplayer thing. So yeah. I have not, to be honest, I have not updated the multiplayer. By the way, Vrelo Brun, that was the monastery that I was talking about. Let's see if we can actually have a look at that as well. It is a tiny little monastery built into the into a sort of a canyon right there. You can barely make it out, but it should be there. So I am going to switch my camera again. There we go. Boop. Yeah. All good. Okay, so that is going well right now. That is good to hear. All right, I am turning off my because we are getting really close. I am basically now switching off my my throttle. I'm really pushed back my throttle. As you can see, oh well, you can barely make that out, but you can't. But I just pushed back my throttle right there, and we are sailing down. We are sailing down because what we want to see is that right there. Yeah, I know my flaps are down. I know my flaps are down. I did that on purpose. So basically to just make sure I create as much drag and slow down as much as I can. I'm even going to flaps 2, flaps 20. So yeah. Because there should be Vrelo Brun. Alright. Flaps up. That should give me a little bit of lift back. There we go. Alright. And flaps down again to make sure I keep low in speed. That is very important. There we go. And right there in that area, nestled there in that area, should be that this is the only point of interest in the entire country of Bosnia. The only point of interest, right there. That's it. If you look at Bosnia, that's it. Yeah, it is right there. You can barely make it out, but that's it. That is the only point of interest here in Bosnia, guys. That's it. It is a tiny little monastery, Vrelebun. Yeah, that is the only one, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And there should be so much more. I mean, that is a waterfall, by the way. As you guys can see, that doesn't really look like a waterfall, but it is a waterfall. So, yeah. Water, unfortunately, is not still portrayed correctly. And that is really a shame. That is really, really a shame. It would be really cool if waterfalls were actually waterfalls and actually looked like waterfalls, you know. It would create a lot more immersion, basically. Right there in the distance, by the way, that is Mostar. Nestled in between the mountains, that is Mostar right there. We are flying over that, and now we are headed for Jakce, and beyond that, Una National Park. That's where we are headed next. It seems like all the water effects are now in the sim, just not turned on. No, actually that's not true. That's not true. They're still working on wakes, and as I said, rivers do not actually move. It is simply a shimmer that they created on it. So basically what you see here is the same effect as it would be in an ocean or in a sea or something like that. Hey Clippies, good to see you. Hello, welcome on this Friday. But yeah, it is actually not flowing. So that is the reason why they can't create real waterfalls. It is, yeah. Splashing effects are there, yeah, but that's only for actually for lakes and for oceans, but not for rivers. That's not for rivers. Unfortunately, they already actually stated that it is right now near impossible to create that. However, they also said that about the Aurora Borealis, they said that about sandstorms, and they are going to do that in the next 6 months. They're going to change overhaul the entire weather system. So yeah, if they can do that, they can basically also, maybe in future, even create flowing rivers. That would be really cool. I mean, they're going to create seasons, guys. Actual seasons in the simulation. We will see the leaves change. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Let me switch back. Boop, right there. So that there are so many things coming up. It is incredible. Helicopters are impossible. Yeah, they first actually stated that helicopters are impossible. Now, not only are they not impossible, actually Microsoft or Asobo is working on that to create a actual working model around it. But as we all know, there are already helicopters in the game, and they work. They kind of work. It is still a mod, and that is the reason why sometimes, if someone flies along in the Airbus 135 helicopter along with me, you can't see the rotors actually moving. Unfortunately, that would be really cool. Mostar, by the way, down here, this is Mostar. And that, I think, let me see. That right there is the actual the bridge of Mostar. Unfortunately, you can't really see it, but there is a very, very cool ancient bridge right there. Right there. In that area. And that is the bridge. Unfortunately, again, not portrayed correctly. So, yeah. VFR VetSim flight kept failing over my words. Couldn't hear what the ATC was saying. Yeah, the thing is, you know, Clippies... It is. If you state you are still trying to get your bearings in VetSim and learn VetSim, and you make that known to the ATCs, most of them are really, really helpful in trying to help you out. So keep it up, man. I mean, I am proud of you that you did that. It is a very, very good start, man. It is a very good start, sir. I salute you, Clippies. Way to go. Julian, yeah, it is. It's a replica bridge, unfortunately. The original, really? No, Julian, you're not. Oh man, that is horrible. Yeah, that is such a shame. You know, such a shame that. I mean, it's such a shame that during times like that, history gets destroyed and lost. That is an absolute shame. The EU rebuilt it. Ah, well, at least they rebuilt it, but unfortunately, it is so it's no longer the original one, man. That is heartbreaking. That is absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, don't do things like that. Keep away from areas like that, man. Starting most, yeah, exactly. That is quite true. But it's if you still see it, it is very, very cool. It looks very nice. So yeah, so it looks very nice. Look it up on Google. It is really cool. It is really cool. But unfortunately, as I said, not portrayed in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And the only point of interest was Vellebrun, right there. That is the only point of interest that you can actually find. That's in the game itself. Microsoft created that. But unfortunately, no other developers or even modders have created any kind of sceneries for Bosnia. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. It means old bridge. Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, that is pretty cool. Starting most means actually old bridge. Well, there you go. I mean, that basically says it all, doesn't it? Yeah. But look at this, guys. Now we are right now on our way to Jacce, if I'm not mistaken. We are flying near that. And then we are heading to Una National Park. And that is on the border with Croatia again. So we're basically tipping the border of Croatia. And then veering off to the east towards Banja Luka. Flying all the way on towards Tuzla. And then landing eventually in Sarajevo. And that is where we will end our flight for this week. Good place for some payware. Yeah, the thing is, there are a few airports that you can actually buy. I think one is from Sarajevo, actually. And Sarajevo Airport, that's one you can buy in the marketplace. And Dubrovnik Airport also had... those guys also made Dubrovnik Airport. So there is a developer or a modder there that is actually making... a third-party developer that's actually making airports, but not really sceneries, unfortunately. And that's such a shame because, I mean, this area, Croatia, Slovenia, Bosnia, and on, they have such beautiful ancient towns. It is basically perfect to actually create sceneries for that. I mean, it would make it so much more immersive and beautiful, guys. So yeah. But unfortunately, there's nothing there, and not even custom-made sceneries, you know, community-made sceneries, which I usually use. You could see that, for instance, yesterday and the day before that, when we flew over Croatia. I had a few custom-made sceneries in there. Split for one was there. Zadar had a custom scenery. So yeah, Trogir had a custom scenery. Looked really cool. I mean, Trogir was really cool. I mean, there was even an oil rig in the harbor there. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Look at that, man. Look at that. How beautiful is this, guys? All those valleys down there, the mountain ranges right here. Man, it looks absolutely stunning here. absolutely stunning. I mean, Bosnia is really, really lovely. And I'm glad that we can see it like this. I'm so glad that we can show it in all its beauty, in all the beauty that it deserves, actually. So yeah, I mean, it looks absolutely stunning. There we go. Let's see if we can navigate a little bit through the valleys right there. That will be cool. Hey there, Tara. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Here we go. Going down a little bit into the valleys all the way there and then moving up again. It looks really nice, guys. It looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. I mean, come on. That's stunning. That's stunning beauty. I mean, and you can see a few rows here and there. A few tiny little towns, but most of it, it's I mean, it's very sparsely populated, this area. How cool would it be just to have a little house somewhere down there? Fiber, you know. That's nice. That is absolutely nice. There we go. So pretty, this. So pretty. And I love flying through mountainous areas. That is my thing. That is absolutely my thing. That is absolutely my thing. I mean, I loved flying through the Alps. I loved flying through the Pyrenees. It was the Apennine mountain range was also very nice, and it was beautiful. Jamel, moving along there. Jamel, you should be going the other way. The other way. Jamel, you're going the wrong way. Okay, Flight Sergeant still up in the air there. Who else do we have? We have a lot of people there, but I'm not sure if any of these people are flying along. I've never seen those names before. So, but if you are flying along with me, give a shout out, guys. Give a shout out. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'll fly. I'll be flying in the right direction. Drug simming up there in the air. We have Weem, Annika, of course, and Jarabel. And as I said, I'm not sure who else is flying. Flight Sergeant way up there in the distance. So yeah, catch up, guys. Catch up. And flying through the valleys right there. How cool is that? You can see even the bridges and everything. I mean, look at that. That is cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Each and every time this simulation brings a smile to your face, man. It brings a smile to your face. How can you not enjoy the beauty of watching this? Even if you guys weren't flying along with me, if I would have flown this myself, I would be just as amazed as I am right now. No difference. None whatsoever. It looks absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Trying to see if I can get a little bit back on course again. Amica music there, soaring along. You guys are moving and grooving. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful countryside. And beautiful weather, by the way, guys. I really did not expect this weather, to be honest. And it is live weather. I mean, we're set to live weather. There we go. Everything is live. You missed a hydrate. Did I? No, I don't think I did. I've been hydrated like crazy, to be honest. I've been hydrated like crazy. But guys, it is absolutely stunning. Look at this. Flying through Bosnia. You'd swear you'd be somewhere in Switzerland or something like that. Really doesn't make a difference. But it is, because this is Bosnia. Beautiful, beautiful Bosnia. Ooh, look at that lake. Let's go there. Let's see if we can cross that mountain range right there. Make sure we don't go too low, because I need to fly over that peak right there. Study level air balloons next. Yeah, who knows, maybe. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely wow. Man. I mean, Italian lakes eat your heart out. I mean, the Italian lakes look really, really pretty, but this, holy the moly. Man, this competes with the Italian lakes right there. How beautiful is that, guys? And what is the weather like right now? It is 15 degrees Celsius here at about 4,000 feet. So, yeah, down there it should be nice, warm, and comfortable, actually. Look at this. How beautiful is this, guys? How absolutely stunning is this? Let me see if I can... let me see if I can set the flight director on. Let's see. Turn on altitude hold. And turn on this heading right here. Turn on that. And the autopilot should be on right now. Yeah. Let's go outside. Ah, no. Yeah, there it goes. Ha! Just a tiny little hiccup. There we go. How pretty is that, guys? I mean, as I said, Italian lakes eat your heart out. Well, there you go. How cool is that? That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, guys. How cool is that? Stunning. Amica flying right there. We have Shadowbell, Weem right there in the distance. Drunk simming as well. Where's Jamel? Jamel is still flying there in the canyon. Flight Sergeant way over there. Come and catch up, man. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Had to switch planes and restart. Man, okay, yeah, that will be a lot of fast flying to catch up again. But look at that, guys. Here we go. Absolutely stunning, stunning views. Ah! Stunning, stunning outside views, man. That is simply amazing. Simply amazing. Wow. All right. Let's switch back. There we go. You. And we ding, turn off the autopilot right there. All right. Lowy, I think. I think it's that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I had to restart there a few times, you know, so yeah. That's, yeah. I had to restart there a few times, so, Unfortunately. Alright, let's see if I can get back on track again and then move on towards where are we going again? Yeah, Una National Park. It will be quite a flight away, actually. So at least it will be I think, 45 minutes before we reach that. We should be reaching that about... you landed once on Lowy. I actually landed... my best landing, actually, Jamel, was in Lowy. My best landing was in Lowy. I mean, -1, if you guys remember. And I didn't have the intention to actually land there at that time. So, yeah, still 2 hours and I'm in Canada. Yeah, it will take a little while, my friend. But, yeah, you will get there. You will get there. But, yeah, it is... Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that is something I actually really thought was necessary. Become Patreon on Sim Toolkit Pro. I mean, I've been using it basically since day one. Basically since day one, I've been using Sim Toolkit Pro, man, and you have to give a little bit of love back to those guys. I mean, it is a free-to-use tool. And for those that are wondering, what is Sim Toolkit Pro? Well, actually, that right there at the top, what you see, that bar right there, not this bar, but that bar right there, that is Sim Toolkit Pro. And all the route commands, the predicts and stuff like that, it is basically all part of Sim Toolkit Pro and the Sim Toolkit Pro bot that is present in our chat. And it is a flight logger. It is basically a flight logger. But it is also a very, very helpful streaming tool for you guys. Because you guys can activate it in chat. You can do, for instance, what is the arrival? ARR. There we are. Arrival, right there. I mean, the ETE. How long will we be flying in the next leg? The next leg is 16 minutes. Let's have a look. What else do we have? Well, route, of course. You have the entire route there. So it's a few really, really handy commands that basically help a streamer out to make it more interesting for you guys. And the predict, of course. Exactly, the predict. Volanta looks cool. Yeah, it does. It does. Basically, it is also some kind. It is a integration between VATSIM and kind of what Sim Toolkit Pro does. So it's basically two of the same. Yeah. A free airport for installing the Orbix launcher. I didn't even know Orbix had a launcher. And usually, if I get my Orbix stuff, I usually get it from the Sim Marketplace anyway. I get it from the marketplace anyway. Guys, look at this. This is Austria right here. This is basically what Austria looks like. Austria, or the south of France. Sorry, the east of France. This is... It doesn't really differ that much. It looks just as beautiful. Just as beautiful. Yet everyone goes to Austria. Everyone goes to France. Not many people go to Bosnia, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely stunning, guys. Yeah, I'm not that... I don't think Sky Park is that interesting, to be honest, there, Quart. Sky Park is basically... It just gives you a mission to fly from A to B, and that's about it. You don't do anything else with it, other than just fly A to B. I mean, to be honest, in my humble opinion, if you are going to buy something, if you really want to enhance your immersion and fly, make it more like Euro Truck Simulator, for instance, you can look into either Sim Toolkit, no, not Sim Toolkit Pro, FS Economy, or NeoFly. I tried NeoFly and I really do like it. It is a lot of fun. Or if you want to improve on that, but you have to pay a subscription for it, On Air. That is also a very, very cool option. Sky Park, I think, is just basically a little bit... yeah, it's not that it's not that big, actually. Yeah, NeoFly is really good. I can truly recommend NeoFly. It's free. It's free to use, and it greatly enhances your game. It basically turns Microsoft Flight Simulator into Euro Truck Flight Simulator. Basically, that's basically what you're doing. You're transporting goods, and you can actually buy. You can buy goods and sell them somewhere else, or you can transport passengers. You have to make money and buy planes and stuff like that, so you can use it in NeoFly. You actually get an announcement that things are being loaded and unloaded and stuff like that. It is pretty cool. I like it a lot, actually. I really, really did like it a lot. It's very, very, yeah, intuitive. It's very nice. And it's free of charge, so yeah. It is On Air, that is free. Yeah, exactly, exactly that, Amica. Yeah. Tablet style overlay, exactly, yeah. You can basically pick and choose your cargo or or your missions that you're doing, and yeah, it is basically on air but free. The thing is with on air, it is much more expansive. Not expensive. It is expensive. Well, it is not really that expensive. I think it's like $4 a month or something like that. So it is pretty cool. And the cool thing with on air is you actually have to get a hangar and do maintenance on your planes. You have to pay for that maintenance. But you can also get random failures, and they will be sent to your simulation while you're flying. So if you set random failures in your plane, the less maintenance you do on your plane, the more chance on air you will have that a failure will occur. That is a really cool option, guys. That is pretty damn cool, to be honest. But other than that, it is, yeah, you know, you have to pay for it. It is a subscription. So unfortunately, that is the downside. But then again, you know, I also pay for Navigraph as well, $9 a month. I pay for Sim Toolkit now. I'm a patron, $5 a month. So yeah, I mean, there are a few things out there that actually, I mean, this unfortunately the simulation costs you money. That is just the way the cookie crumbles. You have to accept that. This simulation is a rabbit hole, and once you sniff on that rabbit hole, once you're caught in on the edges of a rabbit hole, you're doomed. Basically, you're doomed. You're all doomed. Yes, you are. We're all doomed. I mean, that's when you have to start forking out the money. Yeah. Hey, Camper, good to see you, man. Beer tokens being spent there, Shoni. Indeed, there, Camper. Hope you're having a wonderful day, my neighbor. And yeah, it is indeed, that is quite right. You know, if you want to enhance your experience, especially with, for instance, with Navigraph, that is a very good point right there. I mean, Navigraph is not cheap. It's like $10 a month, basically, or $90 for an entire year. But the ease and comfort that you get from getting all those Jeppesen plans right there at your fingertips. I mean, if you take a look at Navigraph right there, this is my sim, and basically this is how you guys see me use it. So yeah, Sky Park looks great, but not that much content. Yeah, exactly, not that much content. That is exactly right. It's much better, but the overlay is a bit overwhelming. I agree with that there, Gruntiger Martin. I agree with that, exactly, yeah. But yeah, well, basically the Neofly gives you missions like that, Flight Sergeant. Look into it, it is really cool. But yeah, as I said, Navigraph right here, and you guys see me use it like that. But if I go commercial flight, basically, my map looks like that. And that's very daunting, I admit it, but it does look very daunting. So this is just my VFR flight that you guys see. But the ease of which you can use Navigraph, for instance, now if I just click, for instance, on my route, Sarajevo right there, and I do open chart list, it will open immediately all my stars, all my sits, all my approaches right there, and I can even look up the airport right there. This is the airport. These are the approaches with the ILS charts right at my fingertips. I have the immediate the ILS frequencies right there. I have all the stars and the SITS approaches right there at my fingertips. It is ideal. The radar areas that you use, it is really handy, and even the parking stands and everything with it. Procedures at times are there as well, and this is what makes it so powerful. This is what makes it absolutely powerful. So if I, for instance, go to, say, we have to land at runway 11 on Sarajevo Airport right there, I can click this button right here, overlay it on route, and voila, it will even show me the map right there on my route. I mean, that is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. It is such a cool tool to use. It is really a cool tool to use. So yeah, is it worth those $9? To me, it is. I can't say for you guys, but for me, it is really helpful. It is really helpful. And I get the Eric cycles up to date as well. So yeah. But you know, I can't look in your wallets. I mean, this is what I can afford. So basically it means that I can afford this and I use it quite a lot. Has no VFR. No, that is quite true, Grantiger Martin. It does not have any VFR maps just now, unfortunately. They are working on it, apparently. But, so now flying for small airports. Yeah, well, there are a few small airports on there. Thank you very much and welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. Yeah, signed the mortgage today. Oh, cool. Man, congratulations. Good vibes there for Camper right there. Good vibes, guys. He just bought, well, basically he bought another house. If I can say it like that. Good vibes, man. Good vibes right there. But yeah, it is really not that much, VFR just yet. But one step closer, not there quite yet. Well, you're getting really close right now. You're getting really close. So yeah, but it is a very, very, very handy tool for simulation use. For simulation use, it is really, really handy, Navigraph. Now, if you want to get your hands on free charts, you can also use ChartFox. You have to have a VetSim account, but you can get your hands on a few older, I think older Jeppesen charts as well. ChartFox is an option. So yeah. But you guys are actually pilots, Grantiger Martin and Julian? I'm guessing. I am guessing. So, yeah. I mean, and this is... Yeah, exactly. I mean, Navigraph... Let's get one thing straight. You cannot use Navigraph when you're an actual pilot. I mean, I talked with Fabio, the Flying Fabio, about this, and he said that basically the charts are exactly the same with the real ones they release. There's no difference, but it does state on the Jeppesen charts at the bottom, this is for simulation use only. Legal requirements, yeah. Well, the thing is, Camper, actually the Jeppesen charts, if you're an actual pilot and your company uses Jeppesen charts, it will cost the company $2,000 a month per pilot. And we get basically the same thing for $9 a month. So yeah, there is probably a legal thing there, but apparently they're exactly the same. So yeah, apparently they are exactly $2,000 a month per pilot. So yeah, that's quite expensive. Why am I at 7,000 feet, guys? Why am I at 7,000 feet? It's 5 degrees Celsius here, very comfortable still. We have seen this in a bad way, but yeah, today it is very, very nice flying here over Bosnia. So yeah, but it is, yeah, it's really, really expensive. It is really expensive. And as I said, I was talking with the Flying Fabio with this about this, who is also a actual commercial pilot in normally. But yeah, it is. He said they're completely the same. Hey, Flight Sergeant, you caught up. There you are, way down there. Yeah, I'm coming in, man. I'm going to dive bomb you. Yeah, I am coming down. Yeah. That we will allow. Sorry. Yep. Flying expensive, stupid, dangerous. Yeah. Trying to fly slow. No. True. But yeah, it is. I mean, there are a lot of tools out there for a flight simmer to actually help you along, and when there is a paid version, you basically pay for the comfort. That is what you're paying for, because it's comfortable, it's easy, it's right there at your fingertips. That's what you're paying for. Most of the times, you can get something similar for free. So just look around. That is very important. Just look around. Use the Google machine. Use it a lot, because it will help you out. It will actually help you out quite a lot. So make sure that, as I said, I pay for comfort. That's what I pay for. And I think it's worth the $9 a month to actually have these charts at my fingertips. I know, right, Long Hair Problem? It is absolutely amazing. It is so cool. Nothing done to this, guys. Nothing out of the box. I can say this enough. I mean, Bosnia looks absolutely beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. Kind of like the old ones too. Yeah, exactly. But it looks absolutely stunning. Asobo has created a absolute and total masterpiece. A masterpiece. And this is only going to get better. Yes, it is. It is. They are constantly updating, So yeah. They are constantly updating the world and the way it looks. And I mean, right now, Microsoft Flight Simulator is perfect for VFR flight. Perfect. I mean, if you are flying low, if you are flying slow, you're in for a treat, basically. You're in for a treat. But yeah, the commercial planes are now slowly but steadily emerging as well. So the third-party study-level aircraft, they are coming out as well. Yes, you have to fork out a lot of money for that. But hey, they're there. They're coming out. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, X-Plane 11, buy a study-level airplane in X-Plane 11 or prepared. Basically, it will cost you $100 as well. 100 beer tokens. So, yeah. Pick and choose carefully, my friends. Pick and choose carefully. As I said, a lot of people that just came in flying starting to fly with Microsoft Flight Simulator and getting to know the Flight Simulator community and the Flight Simulator world come from a background from gaming, and in gaming sense, this seems like downloadable content. There's so much downloadable content. No. That's not downloadable content. You pick and choose what you want. If you fly a lot on Amsterdam Airport, you upgrade Amsterdam Airport. That's what you do. You pick a base, basically. That's your home base where you fly from. So that is the reason why there is so much content. You don't have to buy everything. If you buy everything, you're in for tens of thousands of beer tokens. I mean, not even thousands, tens of thousands of beer tokens. That's how expensive it will become. But yeah, I wanted to see 4 biome changes a year. Yeah. Well, the thing is, the seasons are coming, but not this year, guys. Unfortunately, I was hoping that seasonal changes would actually be coming, but yeah. I downloaded every single free bundle that is available. Yeah, I do the same thing. Basically, long hair problem, I do the same thing. If I can get my hands on it for free, sure, I'll take it along. It doesn't mean I install it. I store it, but I don't install it because the community folder will grow quickly if you do that. I mean, it will explode. It will explode. Trust me on that. You're also Dutch. Yeah, but the thing is, camper, as I said, man, I mean, basically, if you buy all the downloadable content, all the mods that are available now, you can basically buy a house for that. It is that expensive. I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, or Scottish. Dutch easy bake ovens. There we go again. Final sip, guys. Who's going to redeem? Nachos. Oh man. But yeah, it is. So you pick and choose, basically. Well, Drunk Simming just redeemed it. Drunk Simming just redeemed it right there. That's my my coffee is gone. Nay, it's again gone. But yeah, it is. It's basically if you want to buy everything, it's going to cost you a whole lot of money. It really does. I mean, especially if you see that, for instance, as I said, a top-level study airplane from a third-party developer can cost you up to $100 to $150 or 150 euros or beer tokens for that matter. That will quickly dive into your wallet. And don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, the standard version of Microsoft Flight Simulator is only $60. It is $60. That is what it costs. The premium version will set you back 120 euros or $120. So getting your hands on one airplane for that simulation for 150 euros or $150, I can imagine that is a lot of money. However, if you fly that plane a lot, if you even are training on that aircraft and you get your hands on that study level plane, you can basically get yourself through the paces. So yeah, you can train basically Beer tokens, please. Yeah, exactly. You can basically train flying that airplane through Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can't log the hours, but you can train it. I mean, everything works as it should on the plane. The plane responds as it should in real life. That's why it is a study level aircraft. And that's the reason why it costs so much. That is the exact reason. But it doesn't mean you have to buy everything. I mean, trust me, I won't. I definitely won't. Yeah, that is true, Camber. That is always true. Hey, Speller, good to see you, man. Hello. You enjoyed it yesterday so much. You're back again. Good to see you, man. Hello. But yeah, that is absolutely true. Especially, Camper, if you have, as I said, a study level airplane, that will make the entire. If the 172 will come out as a study level airplane, I will buy it instantly. Doesn't matter if it's 100 euros or something like that, or 150. I will buy the 172 G1000 study level version. I will buy that if that will ever become available. Geek Guy, hello as well, my friend. It was a lot of fun. Good to see, man. Glad to hear about that. Glad to hear that. Taking a sip of water. But yeah, that absolutely means that I will buy that 172 G1000 study level. Yes, happy Friday indeed. Yes, indeed. Indeed, Bosnia, and it is beautiful. Look at this, man. Speller, look at it. And everyone else. I mean, that it doesn't it compares completely to something like south of the east of France, near the Alps, or even Austria at some parts. It is absolutely beautiful, but much less towns. It is much more sparsely populated, so it's really pretty. It is absolutely stunning. It is absolutely stunning. And when we took off, we even flew in the distance along the coastline back from Croatia, so we could make out Croatia on the one side, and yeah. I bought the Top Brother Solo. Well done there, Speller. Well done. Just 10 euros. I know, right? I know. What's the next country on the list that you will visit? Well, actually, just scroll. If you take the map and you see where I'm next, you just scroll to the right. Montenegro is the next one coming up. I already flew over Serbia, so we are skipping that. But Montenegro, then Kosovo. I think Albania. I think that is Albania, if I'm not mistaken. North Macedonia, and then we are headed for Greece, and Greece is going to be very interesting. I think in 3 or 4 weeks time we will be flying over the Greece islands, and we will be doing island hopping in Greece. Yes, we will. I am going to try and see if I can make a bush flight over all the tiny little islands in Greece, and Greece will take up a little bit of our time, but yeah. Was the Arnold thing also before yesterday? The Arnold thing has been here for a long while, actually. Yeah. I am currently, once again, uploading all the videos that we already did. So, hey, Sim Aviation. Hello. Good to see you, man. Hope you had a wonderful stream yesterday. Shout out to Sim Aviation, please. And, yeah. Albania Jadar. I'm not alone. No. A lot of people here. The Arnold, yeah. So yeah, it is. Oh, good to hear, man. Good to hear. But yeah, it is. As I said, we are moving south and well, actually southeast. And we should be leaving Europe in about, I think, a month and a half, something like that. Once we cross the Bosporus, we are basically out of Europe. We're still in Turkey. But we are out of Europe then, officially. So yeah, that's but it will be quite a while before we actually reach that point. As I said, we are going to explore. Hey, Metalchi, definitely, yeah. At Metalchi, I will be talking to you about Turkey. You know, I will be talking to you. You are my Turkish connection, so at least one of them. Bear William, good to see you, man. Hello. Hope you are enjoying yourself and enjoying what you're seeing. But yeah, guys, it is once we reach Turkey, we are basically, once we cross the Bosporus, we are basically out of Europe. But that will be quite a while, actually. As I said, a month and a half, and then we officially have flown every single country in Europe except for Iceland. That is the only exception I've done, But we will revisit Iceland once we do the entire world trip in 4 years' time or more. 4 years' time or more. Then we will finally fly over Iceland from Greenland. So we will be flying to Canada, Greenland, and then Iceland, and then we will have done it all. Then we will have done it all. Yeah, I mean, I am really, really looking forward to Iceland. So yeah. I'll wait for you in Sarajevo with the amphibious plane. Oh, that will be interesting, man. Yeah, I am. I think Sarajevo will be. I think it will be around 4:30 that we will be reaching it. That will be Paris time. For 4:30 Paris time, then we will be reaching Sarajevo, somewhere near that. So yeah. Are you going around the world in a Cessna? Yes. I am flying manually to every country in the world. We are exploring every country in the world. And Bear William, this is my trip. Are you sitting down? Because I hope you are. Well, it should show up, but it didn't. Hang on a sec. Oh yeah, of course, I reloaded. Let me show you. I had to reload, unfortunately. I had a somewhat shaky start with my stream, unfortunately. No microphone, so I had to redo everything. There we go. Load plan. Yep. Nope. Come on. There we are. Now it's loading in. Yep. Here we go. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Bear William, that's it. Yeah. We'll be in the air for a... Yeah, 440,000 kilometers it is right now, and it's still growing. It is still growing because you guys are adding to it as well. So yeah. But when you're out of the EU, are you going to Asia next? No. When I'm out of the EU, I will be heading south over Syria, Lebanon, Israel, and then moving on towards Egypt, and then flying all the way around Africa. That's what we're doing first, and then I will be heading into Central and the Middle East again. Central Asia, South Asia and Southeast Asia, and moving on. But yeah, that is basically what we are doing, man. That is what we are doing. So yeah, that is actually what we're doing. It will take at least 4 years to fly just once around the world. I mean, a lot of people will have flown it 6 or 7 times by that time. I will just have done the one time. The one time. But we will have explored every little inch of this beautiful world. Well, not even that. We will be having a few gaps, but yeah, it is going to be a thing, guys. It is definitely going to be a thing, and I'm looking forward to every single minute of it. Hey, thank you very much for those biddies, man. I truly appreciate that. So there we go. Little tongue twister there. So you're saying that you're not done before 4 years' time? No, I am actually. Yes, I am actually saying that. It will take at least 4 years, at least. And I've been flying since September this year. I have been flying since September this year. So right now we have done. This is my 84th flight, and we have not left Europe yet. We're still in Europe. I have not. I'm doing a flight around the world. I've been flying since September, so 7 months, 84 flights, and I'm not out of Europe yet. So that kind of gives you an idea of how I'm doing this, yeah. And funny thing is, as I said, 84 flights, and it feels like I took off yesterday in the Netherlands. It feels like I took off yesterday in the Netherlands. It's like, yeah, we just took off and it was nice, and yeah, we just took off from Lelystad Airport in the Netherlands, and yeah, how long have you been flying? Good Lord, that much. Yeah, so it's like 84 flights times 4 hours, basically. That's how long we've already been in the air. So yeah, I'm 19 when you're done. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're allowed to drive a car when I'm done. Yeah, basically, you can basically buy a house when I'm done. So yeah. You can keep flying a lot longer if you want to. Ooh, that is, yeah. Ooh, that is definitely 150,000 miles without a single landing. How is that possible? That is incredible. Continuous flying. How do you do that? Is that like mid-air refueling or something like that? Wow. Holy the moly. So yeah, I'm 20 when you're done. Yeah, probably. There are a lot of young guys in here that, that will reach maturity once I touch down again where I started off. So yeah. So, yeah. There is a good chance some of you will have children by the time I land. Engine was probably broken when they were done. Yeah, I think that engine probably disintegrated straight there in the hull of the plane. It just went poof and gone. So yeah. But it's yeah. I will be up in the air for a long while, guys. I will be up in the air for a long while. Yeah, it is. How old are you, if you don't mind me answering? Guess, Sim Aviation. I'm always interested in how old you guys think I. Most of you know. But Sim Aviation, guess. 21, yeah, mentally. Well, actually, I'm 12 mentally, but yeah, that's a totally different thing. 68? Dude! Good lord! 49. Spot on. Spot on there. Spot on. Spot on. Actually, I am 49. I'm actually 49. I'm turning 50 in 2 months' time. So, yeah. Nope. But mentally, definitely 12. Yeah, 12, 13 maybe. Something like that. So, yeah, damn. Dude. So, yeah. You look younger with blue hair. No, Goonie. Goonie, no. Goonie? Goonie. Listen to me, Goonie. No, no, no. No, let's not start that again. You did guess 49, exactly. And it was 49. You were spot on, my friend. You are spot on. So, yeah, do it, Blue Leader. No! Nay, I say. Should have betted points. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm 49 years old. Yeah, I'm 49 years old. This year I'm turning 50. So, but then again, guys, and I really think that age is a mental thing. So basically, as I said, I'm basically mentally 12, and yeah. As far as I know, men really don't grow up. It's like, hey, Fitbird, good to see you, man. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you for a few days. But yeah, it is, we'll do something sweet when you turn 50. Thank you very much. But yeah, my dad should be called gray hair problem. I think I got the same thing. Yeah, it's like, I got a George Clooney thing going on right there. So yeah, I bought the game last night. Well, there you go, Fitbird. I hope you are enjoying it. So yeah, when you're turning 50 in June, I'm turning 50. So yeah, tried growing up once, not worthwhile. I know, right? I know, Dave Afro. I know. I have the same thing. I mean, being an adult is all fine and dandy, but yeah, you know the thing is, do you guys know how you can spot the age of a man? You can spot the age of a man by the amount of money he spends on his toys. So the more expensive his toys become, the older he gets, basically. That's about it, yeah. So, yeah, and I have some expensive toys, I tell you that. I mean, you guys can check out my PC. That is, please do a birthday stream. Probably not, I think. Although I really don't celebrate birthdays, actually. I think it's like, yay, you breathed another year. Yay, good for you. The moon, the Earth just rotated around the sun again for one cycle. Good for you. So it's you know, guys. I think, as I said, I mean, age is just a number in your head. Age is a number in your head, and basically, I think I stopped getting older when I was 30, something like that. So yeah. But then again, no older than 12. No older than 12 mentally. Yeah. Lord is going to end cheap. I know, right? Ted, who are you? If you're flying along with us, Ted, please give a shout out in the channel, man. Give a shout out in the channel. Maybe if it's just Trushoek in the Netherlands. Nah. I have no idea who you are, but pull up. Nicely done. Oh, and by the way, it can take a lot of punishment, the C-172. But not that much. Although you're still up in the air. So, yeah. Well played. But yeah, guys, it is North Europe. To be North Europe. If you are on the North European server, you can find us right now southwest of Banja Luka. And as you can see, yeah, northern Europe, exactly. And oh, is that you, Ted? Long-haired problem? Is that you? Right there? But yeah, it is. Right now we are. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see where I am. I'm right there. Right there. So it is. Also, by the way, other maybe some add-ons. Yes, I have been flying the A320 there, says Ran. I bought the 103 ultralight, so I'm going to do a little bit of flying in that. I also own the Waco as well. I own the MB339, although I have not flown that yet. The Spitfire, of course, which I really enjoy. And what else? What else? What else? Oh, I flew the DA40 with the what's it called, the bush trip, and I like that a lot. So that was actually the first time I flew in a DA40. I like that. It's a nice plane. It's even easier than flying the 172, to be honest. The only thing you have to keep in mind is that you have to pump the fuel from one tank to the other. But that's it. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll fly with you on Thursdays. Okay. Now I'm truly wondering then, who is Ted 1953? Who is that? Who is Ted 1953? Please, if you are in chat, you don't have to say who you are, but I'm curious. I am curious. And welcome to the cabin crew, and thank you for flying along. Thank you for flying along. Cheating on a poor Cessna with jets. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah. I feel so guilty. Not really. Yeah, we will be off for quite a while, actually. We are first flying over Una National Park. That's where we are first flying over there, camper. And then we are headed towards Banja Luka. Hey, Lord Fetchner. Hello, sir. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in quite a while. Welcome again, man. We are flying right now, as I said, currently over Bosnia. We are headed towards Una National Park. Then we're heading east towards Banja Luka, moving on towards Tuzla, and then heading south towards Sarajevo. And that will be our landing for today. The landing will be LQSA. That is the airport where we are headed for. And it's not that bad, actually. I thought Sarajevo would have a bigger airfield, but yeah, just one strip. It's, yeah, funny. Are you going to fly any parts of the huge strip in other planes or fully committed to the Cessna? Basically, I am flying as much as I can in the Cessna. However, says Ram and anyone else, unfortunately, there are a few places that I can't reach. For instance, trying to reach Honolulu there, not possible in a Cessna 172. I can tell you that. It is not possible. That's 2,800 nautical miles, and I am dedicated to flying every state in the U.S. as well. So yeah, are you planning a Sarajevo landing? Yes, I am actually. We are moving then. Once we reach LAX, we are hopping into a A320, flying all the way right there towards, and I have to see if I don't crash into a mountain there. Yeah, we are then flying all the way to Honolulu in the A320, landing there, getting out of the A320 and flying along again in the Cessna 172, hopping back into the A320 and then flying from Honolulu back towards LAX. And maybe we will be doing that with a few other tiny little islands if we can't reach them. So yeah, that is what we are doing if we actually can't reach them. You'll have your ship, yeah, exactly, 172 in a 747 to get to Hawaii. Well, basically we are folding it up and pressing it straight into an A320, or maybe an A380 at a time. I don't know. By the time we reach LAX, we will be up in the air for 3 years at least, guys. So just only imagine how many planes will be available by that time. Who knows what we are flying? Maybe we will be flying the Beluga. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah. No folding needed for the A380. No, you can just basically park it in there. So, yeah. Oh, what happened there? Long hair problem. Sorry. Basically, it could mean that your message was too big, or yeah. Sorry about that. We're still working on that. So I'm pretty sure you didn't say anything rude or anything like that. So There ain't no small inhabited island route of Hawaii. No speller. No, none. It is just basically ocean. There's nothing there. I mean, I've tried, for instance, I could. You're too slow for me. I know. Oh, you stalled. Yeah, but I'm still climbing, and usually I'm a little bit faster than this. A barrel roll. No. No. I am not doing anything stupid again. No, not like that. Not like... I could do a barrel roll, actually, but no, I'm not going to. Not going to. Yeah, we have a little bit of headwind. That's the reason why I'm going so slow. We have a little bit of headwind. And we are still climbing, so yeah. Yeah, sorry, man. The thing is, a long hair problem. I actually got... Yeah, well, actually did a stupid thing. When we were flying over the coastline of Lithuania, a few of you guys were flying along and upside down and doing barrel rolls and stuff like that. Looked a lot of fun, and I thought, well, maybe I can do that too. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I tried, and then basically I oversped, and my plane went up to 170 knots. Yeah, did he really turn that frown upside down? Basically, it's that. You can see that also at the end of my stream. That is basically what happened there. And if I crash due to my own stupidity, I have to go back to Innsbruck, because that's my save point. That's the point that you guys chose for me, where if I crash in Europe, I have to go back to Innsbruck and fly back in a straight line and do the flight plan again. So that little joke there cost me 2 days extra of flying. So yeah. You have you have any guess when Microsoft is gonna be available on the Xbox? I think, Lord Fetchner, it will be available as soon as the new Xbox is available. So that will be in June, July. Yeah, June, July. Yeah, exactly. That is the reason why I don't long hair problem. That is the reason why I'm not being goaded into doing loop-the-loops or barrel rolls. I can do it, and I do it on other people's streams as well. I mean, sometimes I join Captain Arash or anyone else, and you know, have a little bit of fun, and then I do stuff like crazy stuff like that. But yeah, not nice. Looking forward to fly with you, man. Once you got the game, got it installed, man, and you're on the Xbox, you're welcome to play, because the Xbox is actually crossplay. The Xbox and PC will be crossplay. They already stated that. Both Sebastian and York also stated that it will be crossplay in the Q&A section. So it should work immediately out of the box. It should work immediately, and you can either use your controller, of course, to fly the plane. Also, this is very interesting, by the way. So I can come and intercept in the MB339 if you want. Sure, man. If you want. Yes, it is. Fibbert, yeah, it is. It is crossplay. It is also crossplay on Steam. Basically, what you do is you join the Azure servers from Microsoft, and there you select the server, the North European server, and then you're good to go. That is. Angelic Muffin. Angelic Muffin. Yeah, there you are. Angelic Muffin, right there. We have Bervillian also up in the air, as well as Metalchi, of course. Jamel, Emeka is still flying with us. MSEP is there in the distance as well. We have, who else do we have? We have, well, Ted is flying. I don't know who Ted is. We have Flight Sergeant, Weem, Drunk Simming, and Sharabel also up in the air. Did I say we have Jamel? Yeah, Jamel as well. Jamel, the Rock, there he is. Man, it is going great. It is going great. We have a nice, very nice group, and we are headed now first off towards Una National Park. Unagi. Oh no, that's something different. So yeah, but actually, we are already on the edge of the national park. It is right there, and it look. Bosnia is really, really pretty. Bosnia is really pretty. Wow. It is. It's so pretty. It's so lovely. So yeah, it is really great. But yeah, guys, it should be, as I said, the Xbox should be immediately crossplay. And let me show you something else that is pretty cool, actually, for all those people that want to fly on the Xbox as well. Let me show you something cool. I am going to pull up the developers log again, right there, the blog. Let me have a look, guys. This is the bugs. No bugs today. Top wishes. Now, this is the list we usually know and get. But look at this one. Let me see if I can find it. There. No, not therapy. No. Do I need to go back? There was something I thought that was very interesting to show you guys. Fly by wire, no. Replay DirectX. That is also available when the Xbox is coming out, of course. Glider, sailplane, soaring, please. Yes, of course, we want that as well. But there are already a few gliders in there, so that is pretty cool. Please update cities. High quality. Yeah, there it is. That is the one. A freeware category for Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace. Freeware category for Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace. Doesn't sound that interesting at first if you think about it. You know, like, oh, that's cool. So I can download freeware. So yeah, it started 2021. It's going to be released this year. But actually, what that means is that if the freeware category is integrated into Microsoft Flight Simulator, that means that once it is released, the Xbox players will also get access to all those freeware custom sceneries, liveries, planes, etc. Basically, it means that if you are on a Xbox, you could download all that stuff straight from the marketplace instead of having to integrate it through USB sticks or anything else, you know, internet network connections or something like that. So yeah, basically it's fully integrated. So yeah, each time you start the yeah, exactly. Having to go through 20 GitHub and Flight Sim. Exactly, Zazran, exactly that. So yeah, I know they mentioned that, but it's for the PC it's kind of optional, but not really, but it is kind of optional, you know. We can, on a PC, I can choose to use the marketplace for freeware or not. That is up to me. I can, if I have freeware, I simply install it in the community folder, I'm done. That does not usually hold true for instance, an Xbox. So if you own an Xbox, you would not have any access to all that lovely freeware content. But through this, you can. You actually can. So that is a very, very cool development. By the way, guys, Croatia right there. Croatia right there. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. The textures here are really bad. Oh, man, that's a bit of a shame. Oh. To be honest, I think in cases like this, I'm not sure, but it seems like either the AI doesn't really understand what this area is and either fills it in correctly or incorrectly. So yeah. Yeah, I think everyone will have this bug. Well, it's not a bug, basically. It's more like the artificial intelligence simply doesn't understand what that should be. So it could be that it really does look like that with a few sparsely planted trees up there. And this entire area, this small area here, should be like the entire area everywhere else, or the other way around. So this little tiny area should look exactly like the area outside of that. So, I'm not sure how that actually should look in real life, but yeah. But sometimes you get strange little patches like that. We had one in Switzerland, I think, and in Austria. Switzerland, yeah. No, Austria. We had one in Austria. Still not sure if that was actually a bug or a blur, intentional blur because of military purposes or stuff like that. Because you do get that. You do get that. So yeah. God dropped his shaving razor there, yeah, went like, and it's gone. So, yeah. Who needs freaking trees? We will remove all the trees. There you go. Pull away all the trees. Looks much better. So, yes. There we go. But yeah, it is, sometimes that stuff just happens. And sometimes it's blurred because of a military area. So, yeah. Military airfields have a lot of that, actually. One of the problems is, yeah. Frickin'. Frickin'. I'll allow the frickin'. But yeah, it is one of those things, guys. It is, yeah, it's really strange. For instance, in the Netherlands, we have Eindhoven Airport. And Eindhoven Airport in the Netherlands is actually a commercial airport. But a part of it is military. Now you go look up Eindhoven Airport in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Trust me, you will not find it. It's not there. It's simply blurred out due to military purposes, which is really strange because in the Netherlands it is I think the second biggest airfield in use next to Rotterdam. So yeah, I mean, of course Amsterdam is the biggest airfield in the Netherlands. It's the biggest, but airport basically. But Schiphol, yeah, exactly, Schiphol Airport. In the Netherlands we call it Schiphol. But yeah, Stuttgart has the same issue. Exactly, Julian. Exactly, and it's exactly because of that reason. Because it's partly a military airfield used by the military, so they will not import it into Microsoft Flight Simulator. To be honest, I thought it would be integrated once the Benelux update hit. So, but it wasn't there. To my surprise, it still was not there. They simply will not integrate it. You can download the airfield. You can download Eindhoven Airport from Flight Sim 2, for instance. Looks really good. Looks excellent. But yeah. Exactly, camper. Well, exactly that. It is on Google, but now look it up on Bing. And on Bing it's a blur. And that is the reason why they simply will not incorporate it. It's really strange. It is really strange. And no, it's still not available there, Lord Fetchner. It isn't. It isn't. It is really strange. I mean, and you can download the version from for instance, as I said, Flight Sim 2. You can download Stuttgart, you can download load Eindhoven, and it will show up. You can land there, no problem. I think the Eindhoven version and the Stuttgart version even have then ATC access and stuff like that. I mean, they even integrated stuff like that, but it is really strange. It is so weird. So yeah. But yeah, you can download a very, very nice community-made version from Flight Sim 2 for Stuttgart. I am sure. I am absolutely sure. And I know there is one from Eindhoven which looks really good. Really good. So, yeah, and it's tiny things like that. Oh, by the way, this river right here is actually the border between Bosnia and Croatia. This is the border right there. So, yeah. Bing is bored. I know, right? That is the thing. That is the thing, you know. And I believe that it was either Jörg or Sebastian who said they are working on, I will redeem that hydrate, are working on getting better satellite quality imagery. So it's not from Google, but it's from some third-party company or something like that. The biggest issue right now they have, for instance, in that's also a very big issue in Russia. The Russia, especially the eastern parts of Russia, the way it looks really bad. I mean, the rendering is apparently it's horrible. It is really horrible. So yeah, they are truly working on. That is also a thing, guys. It just hit me, actually. That just hit me. I mean, we have been talking about this simulation a lot. Duh, you're playing it. Yeah, I know. But how many levels they are trying to improve the game? It is incredible. The immersion factor with things like cable cards actually looks like that. Okay, then it's accurate. Interesting. So yeah. The immersion part. We're talking seasons. We're talking things like cable car, trains that are driving around, wakes for when you land, smoke that come off of wheels, contrails. The list just goes on. I mean, the Aurora Borealis that is coming. The Aurora Borealis, guys. How cool is that? Stuff like that. That's one part they're working on. The weather model. They are going to completely overhaul it, make it more accurate, make it so that, for instance, sandstorms are possible. That it is incredible. I wish they made multiplayer better. Foot and mouth. Yeah. The thing is, unfortunately, on the one hand, they try to upgrade it, and sometimes, due to an update, something gets botched, and that is a bit of a shame, you know. But there are many factors playing out there. For instance, even a simple update as a video driver from NVIDIA or a update from Windows 10 could botch Microsoft Flight Simulators multiplayer section. So yeah, I mean, they are working on shared cockpits. I mean, your control works great. It is a free option to actually get a working shared cockpit right now, but they are working it natively on it. So yeah, I mean, they are working on world updates, making sure that everything looks better and better and better. And that's the thing. If you take that list of what we are talking about casually, but if you take that, it is a massive list. It is a massive list. Basic features like large group or have favorite pilots that don't disappear when you're flying. Yeah, okay. That I will agree with Foot and Mouth. It is somewhat generic right now. I mean, we see people flying around us, and we have a large group actually here. I mean, Flight Sergeant is right here. We have Sharabelle. We have Drunk Simming right there. Ted is up in the air. Metalchi Jamel. Angelic Muffin. Sorry, I keep forgetting who that is exactly. We have Amica Music and Weem, both our mods right there. So we have a nice group right here. But it's not like, for instance, Flying Fabio, who flies with 30 or 40 people at the same time, or even the bush flight guys, stuff like that. Ah, yeah, exactly, Bear William. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, man. And by the way, hi, I'm Madino. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Welcome to the channel. Happy Friday. Welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. So yeah, has the same problem as Eindhoven. Exactly. It is on Google. It's not on Bing. But yeah, it is. I mean, it would be really cool if indeed, foot in mouth, if you could, for instance, mark special persons in there, give them a special mark or something like that, so they would stick out or anything like that. You know, it is that would be actually a great feature there, Foot in mouth. I wholly agree with you. I totally agree with you. Yeah, that would be really good. So yeah. Soon your flying group will be as big as Fabio. Man, I'm not sure if that's actually a thing, but yeah, man, I am, I mean, I'm humbled that you guys are flying along with me and having a lot of fun with me, so yeah. I could use an angelic muffin with my coffee. I will ask Bear William. Bear, will you be his muffin? I'm not sure how that actually works. Yeah, maybe I should not have said that. Oh, he will. Yes. That was an answer I really did not expect, actually. Good Lord, thank God I wasn't swallowing water right there, because I would have sprayed it all over my, all over my equipment. Right there, it will be dripping straight off the screen right there. Hey, we're rain! We have rain! So, yeah. Interesting there. Well, there's your answer right there, Joey Bolo. There's your answer right there. Oh, good lad. Good Lord. Good Lord. But yeah, anyway. Now, what was I talking about? I'm not sure. Oh yeah. The group thing, the group flying. Yeah, man. I am enjoying each and every one of you guys that is flying along with me, and it is a great group. It is a lot of fun. I think there's a border between Sarajevo and Bosnia that has a hidden military base built into the mountain. Really? It does? All you can see is 2 runways may not fly past there. We had a local telling. Really? Maybe you can point it out if we get in the area, man. That will be interesting to look up. We're far from Bosnia yet. We're now flying towards Banja Luka, and then we are headed towards Tuzla. So, and from Tuzla, we are heading south towards Sarajevo. As I said, we're not just flying every single country in the world. We are flying to every single country in the world and explore every single country in the world. So yeah, it's not just, hey, we just flew over Croatia, flew over Bosnia, and yeah, let's forget the rest. You know, no, we're getting everywhere. Yeah. Zagljeva Air Base. Oh really? Oh cool. What was the first game you ever played? The first game I ever played was Pong. That was in the 70s. It was on a large brick of a machine, and you had settings of Pong where you could either play with 2 or 4 players. Yeah. And that was actually the very first game I played. Yep. And in the meantime, I have owned a Commodore 64. I have owned a Amiga 500. I have owned several PCs, so yeah, I've owned an MSX, So I basically, yeah. Mistake. Okay, let me have a look at that airbase. I am truly interested in that. There we go. So yeah, that was basically the first. That was the very first game. Pong was the very first game I actually played. And my father bought that machine, or actually I think he got it or something like that. I'm not sure anymore, but yeah. So that was, at that moment I was hooked. I was absolutely hooked. Oh, indeed! Oh, that looks cool. Where is that? Where is... Oh! Oh! That is near! Oh, okay. Yeah, it is near here, actually. It's a bit to the south. Actually, it is... Let me pull that up, guys. Edge browser. No, not edge browser. We have to pull up Navigraph. That would be... We are actually near that. Let's have a look if we can find that. Detour! I'm easily distracted, guys. I'm easily distracted. Let me have a look. There we go. And it should be... No, I'm very far off. I am far off. No, that is very far. Unfortunately, it is somewhere over in this area right here, apparently. That airbase is somewhere over there. Yeah, it could all... 18 MiG jets? You're kidding. You're kidding. That is big. But apparently it's somewhere over there, if I'm not mistaken. Right there. It should be... Actually, it does show up. There are a few runways right there, if you can look carefully. But yeah, no, unfortunately, it is quite a way off. It is quite a way off. That will be a detour of at least 20 minutes. So yeah, that will be a detour of at least 20 minutes. Dang, we should have known that earlier, man. Hello from Liverpool, England, Kingsman. Good to see you, man. Well, hello from Liverpool, England. And I hope you're doing well, my friend, on this Friday. And hello from the Netherlands, your neighbor, basically. So, yeah. Okay, we're zooming that back out again. And boop, there we go. There we go. Yeah, still en route, still en route. Still en route. That was, but 80 jets, good lord. That is quite a lot. That is basically a huge airbase. That is really, really big. But yeah, guys, it is. As far as I can tell right now, it is going quite well. We are first heading up towards, as I said, Banja Luka here in Bosnia. Then we are moving on to Tuzla and eventually landing in Sarajevo. Yes. Hey, thank you very much for that follow, man. Welcome to the cabin crew. And I hope you enjoy what you are seeing. What you are watching right now, for those that just joined us, I'm Shoni Gaming. I fly, or Shoni actually, from Shoni Gaming. I fly all over the world to every single country. Yes, every single country. And we explore every single country. That means 440,000 kilometers manually flown in this little Cessna. And that means at least 4 years of flying. Did he just say 4 years? Yes. It will take 4 years before I just fly around the world the one time. The one time. So everyone will have sped by me 10 times over. And I will be still doing my flight. So yeah, I will be still flying my flight. And we are flying on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. Each and every single week, as far as I can tell. So yeah, Old Shatterhand, and I'm calling you the X. I will remove the Old Shatterhand. I know the Old Shatterhand of the books actually. So yeah, cool, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the cabin crew. So yep, that's some going. Yeah, actually, what we are doing right now, I've shown it already a few times on stream, but here we go. Are you sitting down? Ta-da! That's what we're doing. And that's basically a rough estimate of my flight plan. That's not my actual flight plan. But it is a rough estimate of what we are doing. Yes, we are even going to try and fly in a Cessna 172 to Antarctica. Yes, we are. We are flying to New Zealand. We are flying to the Seychelles. We are flying everywhere, basically. So if we can fly there in a 172, we will fly there. If we can't reach it, we may switch over to an A320 or something similar. But yeah, we are going to try and see Sandwich Islands. I do not know. Could be. could be. There's a good chance there are a few islands still on there that I have not basically calculated in, but yeah, it is. 4 followers away from 800. Oh, cool, man. Oh, that is awesome. 800 followers already, man. 7 months ago, I started out, and I was absolutely sure no one would watch this. Absolutely sure. I was completely convinced no one would watch this. And here we are. 800, four people short of 800 followers. Holy the moly, guys. That is... I hate Joey Bolo, man. And even a new sub here as well. Thank you very much, Joey. Thank you very much. East of the Falklands. Very good chance. No. If it's east of the I did fly to the Falklands, but maybe we will pick them up. It kind of depends if it's actually a country or part of a country. So if it's an actual country on its own, then I have to visit it, because we are going to every single country in the world. I mean, I have to somehow find a way to get to Christmas Island, for instance. No clue how I'm going to do that, but yeah, stuff like that, you know. It's these tiny little island state and nation states that is going to be very, very tricky. It's not for years, but I enjoy your stream, buddy. Keep up the good work. Thank you very, very much, man. Thank you very much. I mean, and we just basically scratched the surface of my flight, guys. I've been flying since September last year. I took off in the Netherlands, and we are flying. We just flew out. There he is. That's right there. Hello, man. Yep, flying in the MB339. Ooh, that's very close flying. But yeah. Finished my leg 84 last night, started in October, but your flight plan is seriously hardcore. Yeah, it's kind of like on steroids, basically. Yeah, I was going like, okay, how crazy can we make this? Well, that's pretty crazy, actually. Nah, we could do better than that, so yeah. But yeah. I hosted you, but I didn't show up. Oh, thank you very much, Blue Eye Tom. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the effort, man. It's fine. It's all good, man. It is all good. It is all good. Thank you very much. So yeah, but it's no, not a separate. Okay, yeah, not a separate country. It has to be an actual country there, Camber. Yeah. So as I said, for instance, I have not made a connection to, for instance, Honolulu. Well, Honolulu is not really a country, of course, but I am flying to each American state. That is one thing. And also, for instance, as I said, Christmas Island is also one of those things. Which is basically impossible to reach. Midway, I'm not sure, because it is America, it's not a state. So yeah, it's just I think it is officially American, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not sure if I'm actually going to fly to Midway. You know, it's one of those things. Maybe we'll have to see when we'll get there. We'll just have to see when we'll get there. But I don't have to worry about that, because that will be at least 3 years off. I'm not kidding. 3 years. Yes. So, yeah. You can't make it to Hawaii. No, actually, the 172 has a nautical mile range of 640 nautical miles. And I can, well, cheat a little bit with extra fuel. You know, in real life, you can also have, like, pump emergency fuel from your seat. So what about Puerto Rico? Of course, Blue Eye Tom, I am going to Puerto Rico. Yes, I am. It is a state of the United States. So yes, I am flying over Puerto Rico. But yeah, so that is basically an option to get a little bit more fuel. But 640 nautical miles is normally the amount that you can fly. However, Honolulu is 2,800 nautical miles. There is no way in hell I'm going to make that, even when I glide. So yeah, I will come up a lot short. So basically, it is no way for me possible to fly to Honolulu and back over in the Cessna 172. That's not an option, other than constantly cheating with fuel. But I'm not doing that. What I do is actually, when I start my flight, I put it full with fuel. With fuel. I fuel it up completely, 100%. And what I could do is add a little bit to the cargo and move that back into the fuel tank. That is an option. That is an actual option in real life. So that's something I could do. But I will never be able to reach, for instance, Honolulu in a 172. It is impossible. It is impossible. We have to do Midway. Yeah, and that's the thing, Shadowbell. It is because of the World War II importance. You know, the Iwo Jima thing. I mean, it's yeah. I know, right? It is absolutely one of the things that I'm on the fence about. That is one of the exact reasons why I'm on the fence with that. So yeah, well, there you go. I am. You can download the flight plan from there, but the server that I'm on is North Europe. North Europe, yeah. If you fill the cargo and cabin with fuel and hit a, yeah, and even then, yeah, server, there you go, North Europe, and you can always hop on Kingsman whenever you want. It is okay for everyone to join. I mean, I am on a multiplayer. The only thing you have to keep in mind there, Kingsman, and that holds true for everyone, set it to all players. Not to live players, but to all players. The weather, you can set it for anything you like. The AI traffic, it's all up to you. But if you want to see us, you have to set it to all players. That is very important. Otherwise, you will not be able to see us in flight. We will see you, but you will not see us. So set it to all players. But yeah, and everyone can join. Everyone can join. So, but yeah, it is going to be a long time before I actually land from the place where I started from. Yeah. And to be honest, I don't mind. Right now, I have flown 48 legs of this incredible mission that we are going on. And it feels like I took off just a few weeks ago. Basically, that is how it still feels so fresh. And that's mostly due to the fact because you guys are flying along with me. I mean, look at the skies. They're filled with the cabin crew right there. The cabin crew is all over the place here. Man, look at that. Everyone is flying along, having a lot of fun. But also, look at it. Look at it. It is that beautiful. It is that beautiful. That, I have done nothing to that. It is out of the box. You guys want to see a time change? There you go. Sunset. I mean, I've done this many a times before on my stream, and each and every time someone is blown away by this. It is that simple, guys. That simple. There you go. A sunset as no other, and that's just 2 seconds work. Literally 2 seconds work. I mean, look at that. Lights are coming on. The sky is slowly, but the stars are coming out. It is that easy. It is that easy. I mean, there is the moon right there. With all the stars flying at night. This is early morning. Yeah, it is that easy. And I'm just sliding along here. Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go. We can alter it. Yeah, I pull the sun out of the sky. There we go. And now it's gone. I eat up the sun. Yeah. I mean, sunrise over. Nearest airport. Let me have a look. Nearest airport is 13 nautical miles away, and that is LQPD. That is the nearest one, but it's 13 nautical miles away, my friend. So yeah, Swordfish, good to see you, man. Hello. It is that simple. It is that simple. Sunrise over Bosnia. There you go. You want a sunrise? There you go. There's a sunrise. You want rain? Boop. We have rain. Now we have rain. You want snow? There is snow. It is as simple as that. I mean, just a click there. Live weather. This is live weather. There we go. It is landing as a popsicle. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I have to watch out for that. Snow doesn't look great in my opinion. Just snow really does look great if you're up close. I mean, right now it really didn't look that good. But I have previous streams there, Long Hair Problem, where we flew over, for instance, the Alps. We flew over the Pyrenees and stuff like that. It looks absolutely freaking beautiful. It looks so good. It really does look good. Trust me on this. What's even cooler is if you find if it is freezing and a lake is frozen over. Yes, lakes can actually freeze up. You can actually land on that lake. You can land on it. It is actually and in the summer, once it thaws out again, it is just water. If you go into the water, you crash, you die. But in the winter, if it's frozen over, you can basically land on frozen lakes. It is that accurate. It is that insanely accurate. I mean, and that is... What kind of black magic did Asobo create? How did they do that? How? I mean, I'm glad, don't get me wrong, but how? It is absolutely mind-boggling to me. But, Seth plays? Yes. Long, short answer, yes. Long answer, yes. So, yeah. Yeah. That's basically it. The screen goes black and you hear boo, and that's about it. Heard it on 3 occasions actually. So yeah, heard it on 3 occasions. Yeah, the first time was in Latvia. I basically smeared myself along the entire coastline of Lithuania. That was the first one. The second one, what was the second one where I died? I died another time, but I forgot about that. What was the second one, guys? The third one was, I do remember the third one. The third one was Courchevel, actually. I landed on Courchevel the first time. And Courchevel is really, really rough landing. Nothing compared to Notre Dame de la Salette, by the way. Sayette, but it was, it's pretty horrible. The second time I was like, okay, I'm going to do another landing on Courchevel, and I basically face planted myself straight into the mountain. So yeah, that will stop a plane dead. Basically, yeah, that mountain will stop a plane dead. So are we in Canada? Blue-Eyed Tom? No, we are at the moment flying over Bosnia-Herzegovina. We are now flying over Bosnia-Herzegovina. So yeah, the coolest thing for me about weather is you can change the weather on the ground from rainy to sunny. The pavement stays wet. Yes, it is tiny little touches like that. Tiny little touches like that. That makes it look so cool. Just give everyone an example of what happens. No, because if I do that, it means I have to go back to Innsbruck, and I don't want to go back to Innsbruck. No, no. That basically what happens with you guys. If you crash, you restart the simulator. If I crash, I am instantly teleported to Innsbruck when I'm in Europe. Now, once I reach Africa, guys, you guys get to choose my next 2 waypoints. So my next 2 save points, actually. That is coming. Oh, by the way, Banja Luka coming up. And Margoliante. Thank you very much for that follow right there. Thank you very much. Was looking for the airport, can't find it. Okay, let's see if I got another one. LQBZ. Oh, LQBZ. Sorry. That is the one. That should be the one. That's the closest one. We're actually headed for that. Or... no. No. And yes, that the community can also fly along with us. No problem whatsoever. So basically, it's either one of these two. LQBZ, LQTR. These are the 2 that we are headed for. And that should be near Banja Luka, right there in the distance. So, LGBT. No! No, that's not the airport. Although I was thinking that, actually. I did. Yeah, I did. I kind of did, yeah. That is, yeah. Can you speak Nederlands? Yes, ik spreek Nederlands. Heel erg. Yeah, I speak a lot of Dutch. Yeah, I speak a lot of Dutch. I can speak Nederlands, yes. Very, very much. Yes. So, yeah, it is... fortunately, my English is acceptable, I think. So... Fortunately, my English is acceptable enough. But this is Banja Luka, guys. Right? Is this Banja Luka? I'm saying this. I'm screaming, hey, this is Banja Luka. Are we flying over Banja Luka? Yeah, it's better than mine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's Banja Luka. That is Banja Luka right down there. So the airport should be somewhere near here, Kingsman. The airport... thank you very much. I appreciate that. The airport should be somewhere near here. Oh, there it is. I think that is one of them, actually. I think that there is one of them. So you can either pop up right there, or where is the other one? Well, look, actually, it does look nice. Looks a lot better from the sky than I expected, actually. Let's go to cam view. There we go. Boop. Oh, no, 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 no. It should not do the heading thing. Autopilot. Let me turn that off. There we go. But we have the altitude set. There we go. Let's see. Yep, still works. Good, good, good. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Banja Luka. I mean, even up close, it does look... It holds up. It does hold up. You know, this is all being created by a artificial intelligence, guys. This has been created by an artificial intelligence, but even up close, it really doesn't look that bad. I mean, look at that. Not bad at all. There we are. So that's pretty cool, actually. Boop. And behind me again. There we go. One of the few times I actually go to autopilot. And back to external. Beep. Alright. What is that? Is that a cemetery or something like that? I think it is. I think this is something like a cemetery. Yeah, this is a cemetery. I think it is. Alright, guys. Ah, Kingsman, there you are. Exactly at the airport where I thought you would pop up. Right there. Exactly. That is where you are right now. Alright, guys. Flight Sergeant still with us. Weem, of course. We have... good lord, I really, really need to... look that up. Let me have a look. Who is that? I will find you. I will find you. Bear William. Yes. Bear William. Oh no, Jamel. No, say it ain't so. Bear William is with us as well. Angelic Muffin. We have Later Meteor. Are you flying along with us as well? If so, please give a shout out. AJ Rawlings. Flights, we have Shadowbell right there, Amica Music, we have Metalchi, I have to make a turn right there, MSEP way over there in the distance, Drunk Simming up in the air, Ted is still with us, and there is Zasran right behind us. So, yeah guys, the group is growing. Unfortunately, we just lost Jamel. We lost Jamel, guys. Give an F to Jamel. Let's hope he can get back quickly up with us. In the air. And we're back. There we go. Banja Luka we just crossed that. So that's off the list now. And we are now moving on towards Tuzla. Tuzla is up next. We are still very much comfortable with the fuel. 62%. So we should make that easily. And then we are moving on towards Sarajevo, where we will be landing. Gradsko Grobjev, yeah, that was the cemetery. Yeah, exactly. You know, those places, you can really pick them out. When we flew over the World War II cemeteries along the beaches of Normandy, you can pick them out. You can immediately pick them out, and you see immediately what it is. The layout, it is. You can pick them out like there's like that, basically. Yeah. I've been lagging and glitching all day after 2-minute flight from Ultra. Oh, really? Huh, interesting. Interesting. That is annoying. When that happens, it is so annoying. So far, I have to say, guys, I am truly lucky that my simulator hasn't gone loopy, basically. So yeah, I mean, I have not had that much problems with the bug, with the stutter bug, and after the update that I did, after the latest Windows update, actually, I mean, it runs smooth. It runs absolutely smooth. Which to me says that maybe the Windows thing was actually, the Windows update was actually the cause of the problem after all, and not a Sobo? Maybe? I mean, I'm just spitballing here, basically. But yeah, it feels really smooth. It feels really smooth, to be honest. So yeah, I am so far. I've been very, very lucky. I mean, I've joined other simmers out there and streamers out there that had really, really big problems. Captain Narash, for instance, who had a large stuttering, basically because I joined. But yeah, which was hilarious. Let's face it. I mean, but I mean, I had no intention to actually annoy him on stream, but yeah, it is me, and it was kind of funny. So it's yeah. Still 1 hour and you're in Canada, man. Keep it up there, Marky Pro. Keep it up. You can do it. You can do it. You will finish it. Having another sip. Moving on over lovely, lovely Bosnia, which has been an eye-opener so far. I mean, look at that, guys. Bosnia looks so absolutely stunning and beautiful. The countryside is amazing. The weather right now is very amazing. I mean, when I planned this flight this morning and I checked windy, I always check the actual weather sites because we are flying live weather, and the weather that we are flying live weather is actually the weather that is now going on in Bosnia. So if you live here, basically it should look kind of like this. But this morning it said that there were a lot of low-hanging clouds and yeah, but luckily enough, right now it looks very, very good. It looks very, very good. And we had problems, guys. We did have problems with weather. You have to check the weather at times. And if it gets really, really bad, I can always invoke Arnold. I know I can invoke Arnold. It is not that hard. But still, you know, it's yeah. It's something that you really want. Yeah. Oh, no problem there. They play oh, of course they haven't literally played Fortnite, but they pretended to play Fortnite in the forest. Oh, good lord. Aha. Yeah. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. They played Fortnite in the forest, real life. Interesting. Interesting there. Yeah. Thank God for strict gun laws. I say, yay. Thank God for strict gun laws. But good lord. Oh man. I mean, kids are playing this stuff so young these days. I have a nephew of 2 nephews. Both are actually, I have 3 nephews. But they all play Fortnite, and one of them is 5, the other one is 7, and the other one is 12. They all play Fortnite. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So yeah. Highly recommend the latest NVIDIA driver. Really it does. We'll install it after I have landed. Thank you there for the tip there, Quirk. Thank you for the tip. Good to hear that it works out of the box. That is nice. So yeah, not installing it on any of my devices. Yeah. You know you will have to eventually. You know you will have to. He rushed to see what I was doing. I am sorry, Mio. This is not Fortnite. This is the crazy guy that your dada flies with. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah. It is, yeah. I mean, these kids these days, they freezing. There you go. He waved back. Hello. Hello, Mio. There you go. But yeah, it is 466 is the new driver. Yeah, I know. It was released yesterday, I think. But I'm always kind of a bit hesitant to install it. Usually what I do is I hold back and see what happens on the forums before I install new drivers these days. I used to install new drivers basically immediately, but these days I'm kind of hesitant to actually do that. So if my driver gets botched while I have to do a flight in a few hours time, I know that will cause a lot of stress, so I don't do that. Same thing holds true, for instance, with mods. That is the reason why I fly my plane complete as vanilla as possible. And as out of the box as possible. If I'm back. Yes, he's back. Got to the chopper. Yeah. Where are you, dude? There he is. Jamel is back as well. There he goes. Yeah, but the thing is, if I actually if they update Microsoft Flight Simulator and they and a mod that I installed breaks, basically it means I can't fly. So that is not something you want as a streamer, you know, and so you want to keep it as in my case as vanilla as possible. This way I can make sure that if I start up my plane, if I start up my simulation, I know it will fly. I know it will not break. I know it will do everything it needs to do. And it's not much. I mean, of course what's going on? So yeah, this is new. Here I am talking about braking, and yeah. Okay, so that's hilarious. That was new. Anyway, let's not do that again, shall we? That kind of scared the bejesus out of me. Yeah, I was like in your face, man. I was like in your face. Your vertex was gone. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure there was someone sitting there. Shh. I see people. Shh. Yeah. That was funny, guys. That was. Hey, Mitch, dude. Hello, hello, hello. I see you, Mitch. Hello. Welcome, man. Hello. Welcome. Who is this? Oh, that's Flight Sergeant. Nice one. Well played, man. All right, Kingsman, they're catching up. Sharabel, Weem, and AJ Rawlings in the sky between and Drunk Simming right behind them. Jamel way over there in the distance. Ted is circling around still. We have Metal Chi, MSEP, Flight Sergeant there zooming around, and Mitch just joined us. And Zazran is flying nearly wingtip to wingtip in the MB339. So yeah, by the way, for the version without the tanks, actually, we have a livery, and that holds true basically for most of the planes. Correct me if I'm wrong, Emeka, but right now we're on 26 or 27 planes that actually have a cabin crew livery. You can download that livery for free from the Discord channel. It is a livery pack the size of 2 gigabytes right now. Yes, I kid ye not. And it's all free. You can download it, install it, and if you have choose a livery, a cabin crew livery to fly with on my stream, it will show up as the cabin crew livery. So, and they're all very well done. They all are all created by Emeka, who also is responsible for a large part of the way this channel actually looks and sounds. And yeah. They're all free to simply download. If you want to get the pack directly, you can go to livery right there. Boop! Click that link and you can get them for free. These will be, as I said, you will not have, for instance, the Shoney Gaming, although it will be there, it will show up, but the Shoney Gaming is the one I'm flying. You can actually have that nice little cabin crew livery right there with the tiny little mascot, the guinea pig, the flying guinea pig on the front of it. And on the back you will always find somewhere, fly everywhere, see everything. That will be there as well. And that is our motto, guys. We are flying everywhere. We are seeing everything. Yes, we are. 440,000 miles and at least 4 years of just doing one flight around the world. One. Just the one. But by the time we landed, it will have been an epic flight. It will have been an epic flight. And to be honest, I just did the 84th flight. We're nearly out of Europe right now, and we just barely flew 10%, something like that, over the entire flight. So we barely did 44,000 to 50,000 nautical miles right now. We are at the moment flying island control over Bosnia-Herzegovina. We just flew away from Banja Luka right there in the distance, and we are now heading towards Tuzla. So it indeed, Kingsman, it is absolutely stunning here. We are at the moment, as I said, flying over between Banja Luka and Tuzla, basically exactly in the middle, actually. and we are then eventually landing on in Sarajevo. But it is an absolute stunning country. I mean, it is so beautiful. It is really beautiful. It so reminds me of the east of France near the Alps, or parts of Austria even. I mean, or the south of Germany. I mean, it is kind of like that. But the weather is a lot better. I mean, guys, we are at the moment nearly 6,000 feet, as you guys can see, nearly 6,000 feet. And yes, this is also very important. Keep in mind, pilot's an idiot. You have been warned. But yeah, exactly. But that's the thing, exactly, there, Kingsman. I mean, the fact that Bosnia is and the same holds true for something like Vietnam. The once you say the name doesn't actually mean the country; it means the war. If you get my drift, I mean, Vietnam is not a country; it's a war. And the same holds true for Bosnia. It's not a country; it's a war. But we should see it as a country. I mean, it is a beautiful, beautiful country. It really is, and I'm so glad all that stuff is behind them. And it is so beautiful, and that is also the reason. For instance, that is also the reason why I am going to fly over large parts of Syria. Yes, I am going to fly all over Syria. I am going to fly all over Iraq. I am going to fly all over Yemen. I am going to fly all over those countries. In Africa, same holds true, man. It was bad. It was really bad. But the fact that it's been quiet there for the last 20 years, it is now. I mean, I think they're already becoming part of the EU, or are already part of the EU. It is going well in these countries. It is. Thank God for all the people down there. It is going well again, and people can pick up their lives again and restore everything that was lost, basically. And but that is the reason. As I said, I mean, I am going to fly over all those countries. Man. But that's it. I'm not. I just want everyone to have a good time. I really, really do want that, and I want everyone to enjoy themselves. But also, see how beautiful the world really is, even in battle-scarred countries like this. And as I said, the same holds true for instance, for. It's not the wars, it's also the country. And yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. I mean, there are normal people living down there, living their normal daily lives. And also they have been impacted greatly, one way or the other, by horrible, horrible situations. And I am so glad that these countries finally can pick up their lives again, restore everything as it was, and enjoy their own beautiful countries and show it to the world, Go to Bosnia, it looks really nice. Go to Croatia, it looks absolutely stunning. And I'm pretty sure the same will hold true for eventually countries like Syria and Iraq and I mean, it is, we all know these countries from, basically, as a Westerner, I know only these countries from wars. That is it. How tragic that is, but that is true. And yes, I am going to fly over them because I want to show you guys. How beautiful these countries really are, and the countryside is absolutely stunning. It is absolutely stunning. We have flights to Sarajevo from this year in France now. Yeah, there you go. You were in Iraq, man. I mean, and it is a beautiful country. It is an absolute beautiful country. So why not fly all over it? Why not see Mosul, and why not see Baghdad, and stuff like that? Exactly, Iraq does have some great countryside. So yes, I want to see that, and I am going to. It's not like I'm going to just circle around it a little bit, like, no, that's Iraq, we're not going to fly there. Ooh, that's Syria, we're not going to fly. As a Westerner, I'm not going to fly there. Bullshit, sure. Sorry, I'm not use that word often, but I am going to fly everywhere. Safe in the sin, true. That is true. That is true. But even then, it will look kind of the same, mostly. So yeah, exactly that. I mean, Afghanistan, I've never been there. Looks cool. I want to go there. It's, the Garden of Eden was in Iraq. Exactly. That is true. Well, We're not sure if it actually was there, but yeah. Hey, we actually have a helicopter right there. Erica, dude, yeah, that's the only problem right there. You can see the actual rotors not moving, but other than that, it works. So yeah. When do you end up over the UK on your tour, Shoni? Speedberg, I've been there, and just as I left, the UK update landed. Yeah. Yeah, so then I started flying over Belgium, Luxembourg, France, and then they announced, Asobo announced, hey, we're going to update Benelux and France. I was like, yeah, okay, that is kind of interesting, yeah. That is kind of interesting. Unfortunately, we already flown over the UK, but on these, twice a week, twice a month we do the cabin crew takeover. And if you guys want, you can create a 2.5 to 3 hour flight over areas I've already flown over. So if you want to do a UK flight, let's do a UK flight for 2.5 hours. Why not? Why not? That is the cabin crew takeover that we can do. So yeah, the rotors are supposed to move on the latest version. I actually have the latest version installed there, Zazran. Unfortunately, I think it has to do with the fact that I can't see it basically. So yeah. So yeah, it is. Yeah, I think that it is. If you fly it yourself, the rotors will actually move. But if you see someone flying in a helicopter next to you, you will not see the rotors move. At least not with me. I have no clue as to why that is not happening. But yeah, hopefully you don't hit the Nordics until late June. Already been there as well. Yeah, Speedbird Simulation's already been there as well, unfortunately. I'll show you what I've done so far, actually. What we have flown so far is the following. Let me show you. There we go. I'm not sure if this is going to work because this map is kind of botched. But yeah, we started out here. I'm going to update this map into a totally different version. Trust me on this. But yeah, we started out in the Netherlands, went all the way over Poland, Germany, Denmark right there, all the way down. As you guys can see, Serbia, we've done that. Flew over Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova right there, the Ukraine, Belarus, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. We flew then up into Finland, Sweden, all the way up to Norway, all the way down, Scotland, Ireland, England. Then we flew all the way over Belgium, Luxembourg, France, then Spain, Portugal, back to Spain. Also doing Gibraltar, doing the tiny islands, the Balearic Islands right there. Flew along the coastline all the way all over Italy. Flew that red line we did follow actually kind of. So we flew Italy around there, Switzerland, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, and now we are in right there in Bosnia. So that is basically the flight that we did so far. I have to update this map. This map will get better, and eventually we will be doing that. So yeah, we will be doing this. We are first heading towards the Middle East, a little tiny bit of the Middle East. So we are flying over Syria. From Turkey, we will be hitting Syria. We will be flying over Israel, Jordan, moving on towards Egypt eventually, and then moving all the way around Africa and moving on 440,000 kilometers. And that's 2,200 plus hours. So basically, yeah. By the way, that map that I just showed, that Google Map version, there will be a few versions of that. I will split it up because basically my flights are basically way too much. And what I'm doing is I'm going to create a Google Maps version for each continent. And if you click on the leg, I'll show you that again. That is pretty cool actually. So that will be a upcoming feature, but it is a lot of work, guys, so bear with me. But for instance, if you want to see the first flight, you click on the first leg right there. Let me see. Legs of Europe. No, flights. Flight 1. There you go. That's flight 1. If you then click on the YouTube channel, YouTube link, you can actually see my first flight. This was my very first flight. So all these flights will be uploaded to the YouTube channel as well. And in future, you will even get a link here of that leg that we flew right there. So in this case, it was from Lelystad Airport to Frankfurt. And you can also then click the link and download the flight plan that we flew. So, yeah, it is pretty cool, actually, if I get that to work. If I get that to work. But, yeah, it is a lot of work as well. But I will be updating that soon again. Hashtag soon. It's on the list. But it gives you the guys the option to actually see my flight. And see where I'm going, see what I'm doing. But also click, easy way to click on previous flights and see the flight plan, get the flight plan, or see the entire flight on YouTube if you want. So it's pretty cool actually. So flight 1 is already there. I think flight 1 to 12 is up there, and flight 30 to nearly flight 75 I think is up there as well. So, and I'm uploading all the other flights now as well, and the ones that are on my server, the older ones, I still need to upload to YouTube as well. But that's a work in progress. That is a work in progress. It takes a lot of time to actually upload all that stuff. And I'm climbing again. I should not be climbing. There we go. We are going down. Mayday, mayday. Tuzla, by the way, is right there. Let's see. Oh man, it is the last sip there, Metalchi, and I still have a while to go. I have nothing more to drink. Yes, I am completely hydrated right now. Yes, I have no more coffee, I have no more water, I am all out. The horror, the horror. I guessed the last sip, yep. You did. You guessed the last sip of water, man. Dude, that is a thing, definitely. And how far off are we? 15 nautical miles from Tuzla, and then we are moving on towards. Let me scroll down. No. There we go. Click on that. There we go. Click on that. The last one is 42 nautical miles, so we're 15 nautical miles removed from away from Tuzla. And we are still, then we have to do 14 nautical miles more. So that is about 20-25 minutes total, I'm thinking. 25 minutes total, I'm thinking, something like that. And Tuzla should be somewhere over there. The sky is still filled. Zazran, Kingsman, Ted. We have AJ Rawlings. Are you flying in the Spitfire again, AJ? Usually you are. We have MSEP way over there, Jamel in the air. We have Amika, Metal Chief, Flight Sergeant, Weem, and Sharadel. And above me, Drunk Simic. A nice, very, very nice group right there. Having a lot of fun, guys. It is a lot of fun. Yeah, Spitfire. No, you were actually a long way off. But the funny thing is, in the past, I could always see what plane was actually someone was flying, but now suddenly some show up and some don't. For instance, I can see Metalchi is here flying in the 172, but if I look at you, it used to say Spit below you, and after the last update it doesn't anymore, and I don't know why that is. I'm not sure if anyone knows why that is, but I can't get it to work anymore. So it's kind of a bit of a shame. Oh, and I really need to look at that nameplate, mod that Quirk was talking about. There is apparently a new a nameplate mod that makes you guys look more visible. So yeah. Yeah, you had the same thing. Yeah, I have the same issue, but it only shows me other Spitfires. Exactly. Yeah, that is a good point there, but because I can only see the 172s. Interesting. So that's it, actually. That is it. That is interesting. That is absolutely interesting. So that is what's going on. Yeah. So basically, it only shows you the planes around you that people are flying in. By the way, guys, Tuzla, right? Is that Tuzla? No, Tuzla is there. That is Tuzla, right there. And we are headed for that airport. We're not landing there, by the way, but yeah. Also in the Bonanza, and it's exactly, so that is what's going on. Yeah, Jamel is always in the caravan, drunk sinning. Jamel is always in the caravan. Victor, good to see you, man. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to Bosnia. Where are we today? Well, Paka, I just told you, we are flying over lovely Bosnia here. This right down there is, well, right down there, that is Tuzla in the distance. Once we reach that point right there, we are moving south towards Sarajevo, and there we will be landing today. That will be in 14 nautical miles or about 20 minutes time. So yeah, and it is absolutely stunning. Especially the western side of Bosnia is really, really beautiful. It is really beautiful. So yeah, yeah, it is. That is so that is exactly what's going on. That is what's going on. So if you fly, in my case, I fly in the one Cessna 172, so I only see the Cessna 172s. That is what's going on. Aha! That kind of clears it up. That kind of clears it up. Which is a bit of a shame because it used to show me everything, and I kind of like that. You know, I kind of like to see what you guys were flying. Actually, it was a lot of fun. And it's taken. You're taking away my fun, Asobo. You're taking away my fun. Grr, grr. So it's yeah. No, they're not. They're not. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Let's click that away. Have a little bit of more immersion. Oh man, it is at Twinchi. That's down there. Yeah. I wonder if the subtype makes a difference. I'm not sure. I am flying the G1000, but I'm not sure if anyone's flying the steam gauge version of the 172 right now. So if you are flying the steam gauge version, please let me know, because indeed that is a very interesting question right there, Drunk Sinning. Yeah. So it's, yeah. But I'm guessing that everyone that I see is at least in the 172 G1000. And are there actually two airports right there? Is that also an airfield? Yeah, that is also an airfield. But I think that is the military one right there. Or is this the military? No, that is the... Need some fuel. Yeah, very well played. No, that's LQCG? Or is that LQTZ? Oh, that must be LQTZ right there, and that must be other one then. I think, to be honest, this kind of looks like a military airport to me. Yeah. And that's the normal one. That is the normal one. That's just southeast of Tuzla. That is the yeah, definitely. But it is incredibly beautiful countryside, and we have a wonderful day of flying, guys. It is such beautiful weather, so yeah. There are some more to get rid of those ugly dark nameplates. They're too big. Yeah, exactly, Julian. Quirt also came up with that one, and he showed me actually an example of that. But it's. I think I have to look for that nameplate mod. It looks really, really nice. It makes it look a lot better. Yeah. Easy visuals. Welcome to the channel, my friend, and welcome to the cabin crew. Happy Friday, and I hope you like what you're seeing. And right now we are flying over beautiful, beautiful Bosnia, right there. It is such a joy to fly over. It is absolutely stunning. We have great weather for flying. Very dramatic looking with all these clouds, but the countryside itself is also an eye-opener. It is very beautiful. Super Typhon! Hello, 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 my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, it is really nice. It is really nice. There we go. That is our mark for the final stretch of the flight. Now we are on the last leg towards Sarajevo. There we will be landing. And yeah, we will have to wait and see what the approach will be. Let me see where the wind is coming from right now. It is coming from 242. So yeah, can't wait to follow along with the travels, man. You are always welcome to join. Just hop on the North European server and come along with the entire cabin crew. You can download the flight plans every week from the Discord channel as well. I will always make sure I upload them so you can easily incorporate them into your flight when you fly along. Always handy when you want to, for instance, go on autopilot and head back and watch the show. While I show you guys off, basically, because that is what I do. We have, as I said, the Weem right there, Zazran following in close formation still. We have Jamel over there, Drunk Simming,
Flight Sergeant Ted and Kingsman are just landed for a little sip of fuel right there. A metal tune is up in the air. Shutter bell. We have Anakin music. MSEP, did he just do the? Yeah, he did. And oh, and I need to stay on course. And we have so many flights still to come. Easy visuals, man. It is going to be a long while. That we will be up in the air as well. So it's yeah. No fuel service here. Just fake it. Just fake it. There is a fuel service there. There's a fuel service always somewhere. So, but it is annoying. You actually think that on an airfield like that, there would be a fuel service available. I mean, it's pretty big. Are you sure there's no fuel service there? It is pretty big, man. So yeah, you think there would be fuel there to get, but could be wrong. And let's see, guys, what is the estimated time of arrival? Yeah, someone get a tow. I still have a little bit left, so maybe I can give you some in the air. Pushback though. They do have pushback, they don't have fuel service. That is strange. That is strange. But yeah, guys, 18 minutes left in my flight. Now remember, if you're flying along for the first time, if you are flying for, yeah, in-flight fueling, exactly. If you are flying along for the first time, stay up in the air. Don't land immediately. I will land as quickly as possible, and then I will guide you guys in with the accompanying music, and we will then head off into the weekend. So yeah, I will give you guys all the attention you deserve when we are landing. So let me land first, circle around a little bit, and then come in for the landing. Then come in for the landing right after me once I'm done. Once I say, come on in, guys, I will make sure you get all the attention you deserve. So because you guys are the cabin crew and we are all in this together. Yes, we are all in the same boat. That crazy boat, that crazy ship that I created somehow. And with all the entire distances that we are doing, with the all the flights that we are doing, all the countries that we are seeing, and yes, it's all of them. So yeah, I am going to officially tick them all off. Even the tiny little ones. Yes, we flew over Vatican City. Yes, we flew over San Marino. Yes, we flew over things like, what was the other one? Andorra we flew over. So yeah, the city-states, we are not leaving them out. We are flying over city-states as well. If it's officially a country, we are flying over it. So, and I'm not kidding. Right now we have I'm not even sure how many countries we already flew over, to be honest. I think it's like something like 25 or 30 or something like that. So yeah, it is, and the flight is still growing, guys. You can also suggest points of interest, of course. If you go to the Discord channel, you can suggest points of interest that, and if they are still on my route, I will add them to my flight. So that is also very important. And not only that, twice a month we will have the cabin crew takeover. Last Friday, Kurt took over the cabin crew. And we flew over a large part of Canada, or a large part of Canada, a nice part of Canada, including his house and over Vancouver. That was a very cool flight. He created that flight, and it means that you guys can create a flight that is 2.5 to 3 hours long. And the rules are on the Discord channel as well. So there are a few rules here and there, but they're not much. And if you guys submit it, we will vote on it if we have multiple flights. And that means that next Friday we will have another cabin crew takeover. So please, guys, submit your flights. Think about this in advance and make sure you hand in the flight before Thursday afternoon. That is very important. I need to have those for Thursday afternoon. Now that also means we will be going, if you want, to the Discord channel, and you can chat along and show what you did with your flight and how you created it and why you created certain points to fly over. So yeah. Think about that, and yeah, you can then talk to me on stream as well. Yes, get those predictions in. 123. Yeah, that is probably, yeah, that's probably more in my area. I'm not in the 60s, 70s butter kind of guys. I don't do butter landings. I do buttermilk landings. I churn my landings basically. So yeah, I ruffle things up. I ruffle things up. I put my gear through my landing gear right there through its paces basically. Yeah. Well done there, Marky Pro. Well done. Congratulations, my friend. You made it. You actually made it from Europe to Canada. Next stop, Antarctica. Well, that means you have to fly all the way down. All the way from North America to South America. So that is going to take up quite a while. That is going to take up quite a while. Unless you do the jump immediately. So, yeah. But that's the beauty of this simulation, man. You can do basically whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Just fly everywhere. See everything, man. That is the reason why this simulation is so absolutely stunning. So absolutely beautiful. And it's fully out of the box. 60 bucks, this is what you get. 60 bucks. Come on, guys. Get your PCs into gear. Join. Enjoy this. I mean, and it is highly enjoyable. It really is. Is that snow? No, that can't be snow. That can't be snow. That can't be right. That can't be right, no. Finally with you guys, Island Control. Are you also called Island Control in the sim? I hope you are. Yeah, Island, there he is. We found Island as well. There he is, probably sand. Yeah, I think it's sand. I agree. I think it's sand, because it is like 13 degrees Celsius here right now. So no, that's not snow. That will be really strange if it's snow. But we have Island way up there. Island 999. AJ Rawlings. We have Flight Sergeant. That is Zazaran right there. Kingsman, Cherabelle, Drunk Simming, and Ted. Not sure. Still don't know who Ted is in the stream, but in the chat, or even if you are in chat. But Ted, if you are in chat, give a shout out. We have Weem, of course, our one of our mods right there. We have Metal Chi. We have Amica Music and MSEP right there. Hey, Jaybird, is that you? Jaybird, we have Jaybird here as well. Yes, another VIP is with us, guys. Another VIP is with us. Jaybird right there. Dude, welcome. I just noticed you that's just behind Jason, behind MSEP right there. Oh man, good to see you, man. Welcome. So yeah, the group is very nice. It is quite a large group actually. So as I said, guys, keep up in the air, stay in the air. Flying by 787 as slowly as humanly possible. I know, Island Control. I know. There is an episode in Scotland that we flew. A leg in Scotland that we flew over the Scottish lakes, where I was accompanied by 3 747s, one on my left, one on my right, and one straight behind me. 747s. That was very impressive to see. But yeah, I know the feeling, man. I am only flying 100 nautical miles, so it's yeah. I'm thinking you constantly hear stall. I mean, yeah. I'll see if I can speed this up a little bit, but unfortunately, I'm afraid this is about it. 110, 120? Yeah. That is about it. I will try to do my best and speed up a little bit. 128 right now, so yeah, we'll orbit. Exactly. But yeah, it is... oh man, that constant stall warning, that's not... yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. Alright guys, how many miles are we removed from 23? So that's quite a lot actually still, but yeah. The 172 can handle 120, yeah, but exactly. The RG does 145. I know, that's the reason. The thing is, when I started out this flight Super Typhoon, I had the choice between the Cessna 152 and the Cessna 172. And the G1000, because those were in the standard versions, and I only had access to the standard version at the time when I started flying. So I was like, okay, first I wanted to do it in a 152, but then I quickly realized that the extra 200 nautical mile range on the 172 actually, yeah, exactly, and the 172 actually has 200 nautical miles more range, and that gave me a little bit more of a comfort zone when flying to tiny little islands and stuff like that. It's still on the edge of it, but you know, you might be able to make it. So that was the reason I actually chose the Cessna 172 G1000. Later on, I upgraded to the premium version and also got my hands on the 172 steam gauge version. But yeah, I was already flying in the 172 G1000, so I was like, okay, I will stay in this plane. I will stay true to my little bucket of bolts right there. And yeah, that is the reason actually why I chose the 172, just for the fun of it. But yeah, it does mean that is basically my max speed, and I know I am pushing my engine to the max, guys. I know I am. I mean, I know that is not regular. I am pushing my throttle full to the max. No, at cruise speed you usually go to about 100 nautical miles, something like that, or 100 knots. Sorry. So basically you lose about 25 knots of speed, and you rev all the way. You rev your engine in a much more comfortable position to about 2,500 RPM, something like that. That is basically what you keep your plane at, and that is what keeps your plane healthy. I know that this is not the way to fly that. The reason why I do that, however, is because I push it those 20 knots more, it will actually shave off about 500 hours of my flight total. So yeah, actually increasing the flight time by quite a lot will shave off my total flight time. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm flying 2200 plus hours. It's probably more actually in the area of 25 to 2700 hours. So you can imagine that a few extra miles, a few extra knots in the air will make quite the difference on those kinds of flying times. So that is the reason why I am pushing it. And I'm not actually breaking an engine here or something like that. I don't have to do maintenance or something like that. Would you recommend this for someone that is undergoing flight training? Well, first of all, real Mario Bros, I'm not a real pilot. I just do a simulated flight. So to be honest, I could not make that comparison. However, and this is a big however, I have been talking, of course, to actual pilots, for instance, like the Flying Fabio. And they tell me that although these tiny little planes do feel very arcadey right now, they will be improved over time and will eventually become full study level airplanes. Which means that basically, yes, you could do flight training in a simulator like this. Basically, if you have the correct setup, yes. I mean, in this case, a lot of knobs are still inoperable. For instance, let me see. There are a few, I think a few inops. Where are a few inops? Let me have a look. There we go. Let's do it like that. I mean, a lot down here is, this is working. This is working. Oh, here we go. Well, the power outlet is inoperable. And there are a few other knobs and things like that simply they don't work, which means that this is not actually a study level airplane. It is not. But they are improving the weather model quite intensively. It's going to be changing in the coming 6 months. It's going to be highly realistic. And for instance, if you fly X-Plane 11 or Prepared, a plane will have 150 points of influence on each and every plane. In Microsoft Flight Simulator, however, it is 1069 points of influence. So it's basically 10 times more than that. It is 10 times more than that, and that will mean a much more realistic flight model. But yeah, the game, basically, the sim just has been released, so it has to mature, basically. It still has to mature. In 2 years' time, I would have said yes instantly. But right now, I'm not sure, to be honest, Real Mario Bros. I'm not sure. I hope that answers your question a little bit right there. It is quite a story, but yeah, it is, yeah. Exactly, it is like good whiskey. It starts out good, or good wine for that instance. You have to give it a little bit of time. But it will get better. That is true, Julian. That is absolutely. What Julian just said there, VetSim is great to practice radio communication. That is absolutely true. By the way, that what you guys see here, this is the influence of the weather. This is the wind actually blowing over that mountain range right there and turning my plane. You guys just noticed that there? That was actually the wind influencing my plane real time there. So yeah, updraft. Exactly. Exactly. That is exactly what was happening. Basically that is what's happening. So yeah, the weather model is very good already, and it's becoming more and more accurate. So yeah, I'm pretty sure in about a year or a year and a half time, this simulation will be the bee's knees. Definitely. It will be very, very good. And it also will mean that for instance, the planes that will come out soon, they will be all more study level airplanes. So yeah, you have to pay quite a bit for them, but they will be worth it because they will be fully accurately simulated in the simulation itself. So it is going to be it's going to get better. But right now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But then again, I'm not a real pilot, so I don't know actually. To be honest, I'm having the same questions, to be honest. Yeah, but that is what I heard from, for instance, people like Fabio and other actual pilots that we had in the stream as well. Let me see, guys. I am the nearest one is LQSA. That's where we have to land. That is about 10 nautical miles away. So we are going to start our new to the Beast Boss. Hilarious. The morning I flew this, man, the Solo 103, I can truly recommend it. It's $10 and it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Let's see if we can get a landing going right there. Feels like a moped. Yeah, I was thinking more like a lawnmower with wings. Something like that, yeah. Alright. Tune into the tower. Then go on request a full stop landing. Guys, stay up in the air. Stay up in the air. Alright, which landing, which airstrip are we going to get? Runway 29. Runway 29. That is strange. Okay, runway 29. Okay. Alright, let's set the heading to runway 29. Right there. There we go. Oh. Heading for 290. Did we say left or right base? What did they say? Enter right traffic runway 29. Right traffic. Okay. Now I am going to pull up the chart for runway 29. There we are. Pick up the charts. Approach runway. It doesn't say runway 29 here. That is strange. That is weird. I don't have a chart for runway 29. Okay. Oh. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Alright. Now, where is that airfield? Terrible requesting you to no, stay up in the air, get out of here. Yeah, exactly. Alright, guys, and I wasn't kidding. Stay up in the air. That is quite true. Stay up in the air. Do not land yet. Do not land yet. We are now coming in for a landing, so let's turn on the landing lights right there. We are pulling out the flaps. Flaps 10. And runway 29. So right 29. You're getting the stutter problem. Oh no, that is bad, man. That is bad. That is not good. All right. Where is that? Is that the... Ah, so yeah, we are landing like that. Stay up in the air, guys. Stay up in the air. Going to be a hard landing. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. And in my case, my landings are usually pretty hard. So, yeah. Alright, so let's turn that one off. Zoom in a little bit down there. Alright, I am very high, so I'm going to switch off my... I'm basically pulling down my throttle completely to minus 200. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good lord. I'm that bad, am I? Yeah, I'm that bad. Oh, good lord. Alright, guys. Here we go. That is the airfield where we are going to land. So let's see if I can make that approach. I have to make that approach right there. Through the mountain ranges right there, just on top of me, and then turn left or turn right to actually start the landing. But I am at the moment at 4,700 feet. So I have to descend quickly, actually. I have to descend quickly. There we go, guys. That is the airfield where we are headed for. Now at 4,000. Oh, I have to acknowledge my clearance, otherwise it's going to scream at me. Make sure I set the altimeter right. Make sure you set the altimeter right, guys. Stay up in the air. If you're flying along with me, stay up in the air, guys. All right, there we go. No. Hello. Oh, and there we go again. Slight hiccup right there. Phew. Yeah, everyone should disappear right now, funnily enough, but they will pop back. Everyone will pop back. Yeah, that's just a server thing sometimes. It is really annoying. But stay in the air, guys. Very important. Hey, Cybernetics, good to see you, man. You changed your Twitch name. Ah, I see, I see. Well played, sir. Well played. All right. Runway 29. That's where we are headed for. I need to slow down now quite quickly. 29. Runway 29. That is the one that I'm heading for. So, yeah. See if I can make a little bit of turn. Unfortunately, it gave me runway 29. Which is really annoying because that means I have to do a mountain approach. But there we are. There we are. That's the one they gave me. That's the one I have to work with. But it's fine. It is fine. I'll make it work. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think they use that site for landing. I don't think either, Zazran. If I look it up on Navigraph, actually, it doesn't say that it's actually a landing, a way to land. So runway 29, I don't think it's actually a runway that is in use. I only think you can actually land here on runway 11. But yeah, here we are. You know, and the funny thing is, if I don't do that, it will start screaming at me. So, which is kind of annoying. Wrong way when the wind... Yeah, exactly, a camper. Exactly that. Exactly that. Alright, well, I'm lined up. That's good. That is good. Alright, and we are actually not that fast. I am a little bit high, but... Alright. Let's see if we can level out. Gear down! Yeah, exactly. Thank God I don't have that problem. Thank God I don't have that problem. Yay! Yay for fixed gear! Woohoo! Yay for fixed gear! Thank you very much, Julian, for that follow right there. All right. Well, you were close there. Actually, camper won. Camper won. Whoa. Exit runway when able. Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait. Oh, we can go up there. Yeah. You actually won. Yeah. Yeah, it was a rough landing. It was a rough landing, guys. Usually, I can do better than that. But yeah. Chevron, welcome to Sarajevo. The next one will be onwards towards, what's next, actually? I'm not sure. Well, we are flying still over a part of Bosnia. By the way, guys, stay in the air. Stay in the air. Remember that. We are moving south, so that will be Macedonia, I think. Macedonia, I think. I'll just have a look in a second. I'll have a look in a second. All right, there we go. Woohoo! Yay! Ground. Yep. No, I'm not going to do that. That's silly. I'm not going to go there, drive all the way over that runway and then back. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. All right.
Papa Hotel, Sierra November Golf Taxi to General Aviation Parking via taxiway cross runway 29er.
And now it's sending me all the way over there. Really? Really? Yeah.
Taxiing to General Aviation.
What's wrong with these people? MSEP already on the ground, unfortunately, but yeah. Yeah, heading south. Hey, Yoko, thank you very much as well for that follow. Welcome to the cabin crew there. Welcome to the cabin crew. Hey, David, good to see you. Oh, yeah, sorry. That is actually the first time I make mincemeat of these guys. Sorry. Alright, I am now set, and we are going to get you guys in for a cool landing. Of course, that means that we have to start the music. Come on. First, get this plane a little bit easier. There we go. And, boop. Showcase. Drone speed. A little bit less. Something like that. Yep. There we go. We start the music. Here we go, guys. Come in for the landing. Kingsman, coming in. Kingsman coming in for the landing right there. That is much better than I did. much better than I did. There he is. Kingsman is on the ground. Yes, he is. Alright, who's up next? Who is up next? We have, on the one hand, we have Weem right there. Still up in the air. MSEP is already on the ground, as well as Ted. They are both on the ground already. But who is coming in next? We have a large group coming in there. We have a large group. Oh, and I was, you were asking, where are we going next? Next, we are going to Montenegro. Yep, Montenegro is next. And then towards Kosovo, North Macedonia, Albania, and then into Greece. So, yeah. So it's Montenegro first. Alright, guys. Shadowell coming in. Followed by AJ Rawlings in the spit. There we go. And Emeka right behind it. Nice landings there. Yeah, Spit is on the ground as well. Emeka music just landed as well in the CRJ. Right there. Flight Sergeant coming in. Also sporting the cabin crew colors right there. Go, 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 indeed. Here goes nothing. Exactly, man. You go for it, Island Control. Drunk Simming behind him, already on the ground. But, yeah, and Flight Sergeant landed as well. Yep, he did. He did. But, yeah, Drunk Simming is there. Jaybird coming in for a landing stutter. Ooh. Metal Chief right behind that. The Caravan is on the ground, as well as the Cessna 172 as well. Jamel coming in the Caravan, as always, sporting the cabin crew colors. Sporting the cabin crew colors, man. You can do it. Put that baby on the ground. There we go. There we go. Landed. Nailed it. Alright, who else do we have? Oh, I forgot there. Zazran just landed in the MB339. Zazran landed in the MB339. Alright. Island still coming in. Go, go, go. And who else do we have? I think that is everyone there. And we have a ghost plane right here. A ghost plane, guys. Interesting. Unfortunately, Healer Rift No, today I'm done with my flight. We have flown today from all the way from Dubrovnik, all over Bosnia, towards eventually landing here in Sarajevo. This is Sarajevo, by the way. I'm not sure. How far out are you, Island? How far out are you? Because you are quite a while away. Yeah, you're quite a while away. Unfortunately, I don't think I can make that, man. I don't think I can make that. By the way, lovely Sarajevo right here. So, yeah. Okay, guys. This is Sarajevo. As you guys can see, we landed here today after a flight from Dubrovnik in Croatia. Flown all over lovely Bosnia. We saw incredible sights. It was really, really beautiful. Thank you very much there, The Butter Show. Thank you very much for that follow. I truly appreciate it. And welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. We flew over Mostar. We flew over Banja Luka. We flew over Tuzla. And then we eventually landed here in Sarajevo. Next Wednesday, we will be taking off from Sarajevo. And we will be heading towards Montenegro and beyond. Today, I can only say to you guys, thank you very, very much for being here. It was a joy flying again, as always, with you guys. And I hope to see you again next week. I stream from Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 p.m. Central European Time to about 4 or 5 p.m. And yeah, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. But most importantly, and I'll share this with you. This is a little secret. I'll share this. Come closer. Come closer. Don't forget to laugh and smile. Guys, lovely being here. See you again next week. Bye-bye.